the church, my son. In this house, all are equal in the eyes of the Lord. But God's love goes hidden to those who do not seek it. And those who seek it through dance. My son, you stand before the almighty church of dance.
Break it, take it, pray like a priest. In this church we don't diddle, we only dribble with our feet. Sacraments are holy, but not holier than the beat.
The Buddhists and the Muslims think they have it figured out. But I'll convert my ass when they bust a move, no doubt.
Cause it's the church of the dance, dancing to the groove. Jesus didn't die on a cross, he died busting a move. A church of the dance, dancing round the hall. People ain't danced this much since St. John Paul.
Listen here, my child, if you want to go to heaven,
You'll get on this dance pad and raise the roof to 11. I said break it, break it, break it, break it, pray like a priest. The Pope may be old, but his moves are a feast. The stained glass shines the light of the disco ball. Little did you know these priests were packing more.
the preacher's funky eulogy of spins, wine, and bread stirs noise in the graveyard, it's raising the dead.
Zombies storm the church dressed in Victorian attire. But little known fact, zombies never retire. They coordinate a dance, thrown in left, swaying right. The Catholics and the zombies are fucking dancing tonight. It's the church of the dance, dancing to the groove. Jesus didn't die on a cross, he died busting a move. Church of the dance, dancing round the hall. People ain't danced this much since St. John Paul.
As the church beams with noise in this disco session, care to join in with cocaine confessions? You may think this is wrong, or we misread the text, but read a little closer and you'll be the one vexed. You really still think the Bible wasn't explicit?
The fuck did you think they meant by Holy Spirit? It's the church of the dance, dancing to the groove. Jesus didn't die on a cross, he died busting a move. A church of the dance, dancing round the hall. People ain't danced this much since St. John Paul.
Is this thing on? Hello? You know what's amazing? That song is AI. Like, so there's this website called Soon AI. I paid for it. Isn't that bloody brilliant? I just typed in some, like, crazy lyrics and it makes that, like, amazing disco song. I'm, like, blown away. This is amazing. You know, people are rightfully scared about AI taking jobs, and I see why. That shit's a bop. I'm into that. Hello everyone, I'm not used to the live streaming thing. I don't do it very often, mainly because I kind of hate it, to be honest. I kind of hate live streaming. But that being said, I need to like ask, is my audio okay? Was the music too loud? Am I like too... I don't know anything. So please give me some advice. I'm reading the chat right now. All I see is people saying the word clanker, which is very offensive, by the way. You know, when the AI rises up, they're going to know all of you who said that, and they're going to hunt you down. This sucks. I see someone said that. Well, okay, people are saying yes. That's good enough for me. All right, now I need to remember how I do this. I think I press this button. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And in fact, I think I press this button as well. Hello! It's my rare on-camera appearance when I bother to actually not look like trash. I don't know why, but I've decided to start live streaming at Oh, 20 minutes to midnight. So, you know, a very appropriate time for all the people in the UK. As you can tell, I probably do not have the best sleep schedule. At all. This is going to be fun. All right, so here's the general plan. Okay, I've learned this, by the way. I've learned this. Apparently, I'm supposed to play, like, music during a live stream so people don't get, like, bored by my monotonous voice. Minecraft does this, like, cool thing called Minecraft Creator Safe Playlist. So let's play this. It's playing industrial noise. It's playing... What's this? Arch Illager Lo-Fi... Whatever, that'll do. Whatever. Alright, so, here's the plan. I have a roguelike, which I've been building over the last couple videos. And unfortunately, here's the deal with it, right? So, here's the thing I showed in the video. Here's where I'm currently at. We have the 3 floors. And generally with roguelikes, it's going to start with a small floor. Then it's going to get a bit bigger. Then it's going to get a bit bigger. But here's the issue. Because of how the random generation is going to work, if this is like a standard floor, consider this. This is 25 rooms, and then they're probably going to get bigger and bigger. The amount of rooms I have to make for this roguelike is astronomically big. It is huge. And to be quite frank, the idea of just sitting here by myself, boringly making like hundreds of rooms, sounds kind of boring. So I thought, why not do it as a live stream? You guys can rattle away in the chat and try and keep me entertained, keep me from shooting myself. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I don't know. Here's the thing with the live stream, I can't just edit that out. So, okay, so as I demonstrated in the video, the top floor is going to be like your standard RPG dungeon. Then we're going to go down to the backrooms floor, which I got to be honest, I might change. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be like the backrooms or not. Because the issue with the backrooms, right, is like you can't do much with it. It's the part of the appeal of the backrooms is that all the rooms are empty. And to be honest, that may just be boring. So maybe that will change. And then on the final floor, it's going to be like all fleshy and stuff, but I'll figure that out when we get to it. For now, what I want to try and get done for now is to just decorate all the rooms on this floor. And here's the thing, I did actually make a bit of a start with it. I've got some rooms, and I'll show them off over here. Okay, so I think I've made 8 or 9 so far. So I got together with some friends, we made some, and we sort of decided that the roguelike's going to have 3 main room types, right? 3. We're going to have obviously we're going to have the combat rooms with like trial spawners. We're going to have combat rooms. We're going to have exploration rooms, and the third one we thought of is navigation rooms, traversal rooms. So this would just be like a very basic example of a room where you've got like your standard layout, and we've got like some bookcases back here, and we've got like some cells. This is a very room we just slapped together real quick because we have to make a lot of them. Some are going to have more effort, some are going to have less. But here's an example of a traversal room we made. So this is not going to be combat focused, but instead we actually have a bit of a parkour thing going on. So like this is going to have 4 doors on either side, and part of the appeal is going to have to navigate around it. So for example, I could be over here, and then I think I have to like jump over here onto this chain, onto there, onto here, and then you go around, and then this door could be open, and this leads to like another room back here. I now need to repair the damage I've just done. And likewise, but here's the thing we did come up with. We said, hang on. Oh no, there's like a barrel over there, so you can actually risk it further. If you go here, PvP, no, parkour, not PvP, you jump down here and then go over here, you might actually be rewarded with more loot in this chest just for doing that extra parkour. Hang on, I need to time someone out. I've just looked at the chat. Stop spamming, that's annoying. I don't know how to do this. There, that'll do it. So you'll get rewarded with extra items for actually navigating all the way around. And I think, yeah, we added a little thing back here so you can navigate back if you want to like keep going this way. So this would be like one example. We're going to have traversal rooms, exploration, and PvP combat rooms. Here's an example of a combat room. So we made it so you walk in and there's this inconspicuous lava pool in the middle. And we said this trial spawner can be magma cubes. So when you walk in, it activates and you get all these magma cubes like jumping out of the lava to attack you. So then you have to like go bang, 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 kill them all. And I think there was something added down. Oh, here's a little secret. Did we add it? No, I swear there was a secret back here. Oh, did we get rid of... there was like a chest like hidden back here somewhere. We must have got rid of it at some point. But this would be like a combat room. And then here's one I made. This is an exploration room. I think it's useful to just have some rooms which don't have anything in them, just because you don't want every room to be PvP. You don't want every room to be like parkour. It might just be useful just to have some rooms with just the loot chest in it or something. So here's the one I designed. In my head, this was like an abandoned observatory. So you'd walk in, and I don't know if you've caught this, but we have like the skulk on the sky, and these are meant to be like twinkling stars. We have the Roguelike. This represents the sun, the earth, and then a moon. So it's meant to be like some sort of like model universe. A bit of a meeting room in the center, and then we can have like a chest or something on the outside. I do, for some reason... Am I muted? No, I'm not. Oh, you... You got me. Why are people saying I'm muted? He's not muted. Oh my god. You got me. That's mean. That's horrid. Why would you do that? So this is the general idea of it. And if any of you have played The Binding of Isaac, you'll notice that in a lot of the early rooms, for whatever reason, the game has a bit of a fecal obsession, where there's, in all the rooms, there's like poo and like pots everywhere. So I thought I would like try and do the same thing, where we have coarse dirt and packed mud, and this is quite literally meant to represent just piles of poo just around the dungeon, because I don't know, I thought it was funny. And then what's the other one we made? Oh, this was another one I made. So this is just like another just intermediary room. And so what this live stream is going to be is literally making a bunch of these rooms. Because I gotta be honest, it's going to be boring. It's going to be boring. So this is not me trying to entertain you guys. This is you guys trying to entertain me. Because I'm bored out of my mind right now. It's midnight and I'm trying to do this. So... we had a few others. Oh, here's was one. Not all the rooms are going to just be these squares. We came up with this idea that why don't we do these double rooms? So this was meant to be a double room back here. So you could enter. We have some, like, I think we was going to do skeletons here. We have another trial spawner. These were meant to be like those water treatment vats. You ever seen those in like factories? Those like water treatment things? And then over here we have sort of what is meant to be like a sewage pipe which is like busted open and is like flowing into this room. And then this room is sort of meant to be filled with poo. There's a lot of poo. I'm noticing this. But one thing we did come up with for an idea is we could, in this sewage pipe, we thought, why don't we add a little secret? We can actually make it so if you swim up this pipe, there's actually going to be like a secret back here, or even an entrance to a different room. Maybe like a secret room, maybe. I'm not sure. But this is going to be an entrance to a different room back here. And that's where I'm up to right now. You may go, well, Gurg, you last uploaded the video like a week ago. You haven't made any progress since. And my excuse is, it was like Christmas and New Year's. Leave me alone. I took the time off. But now it's January. And now I don't have an excuse. So, where do we begin? What room are we going to do first? Let's figure something out. I have a bit of a example room which we can like copy from. So, where is that? Did I get rid of all the... Oh, no. Did I get rid of all the old ones? Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Hang on a second. What I can do is just copy a room over here. By the way, in case you guys don't know, this mod where I can copy and paste stuff is called Axiom. Sometimes I see people in the comments section going like, what's that mod? It's Axiom. It's made by the exact same guy who makes a mod called Flashback, where, you know, at the start of my videos I do like all these like camera shots and stuff. That's using a mod called Flashback. It's made by the exact same guy, Mulberry is his name, who made this mod, and he's literally one of the best modders out there. It's fantastic. Okay, so let me place this down. And I think it's easier if I can take off the roof. Yeah, right. Take off the roof. So now we have this floor to deal with. I gotta be honest, I kind of hate this floor. It kind of looks like crap. Because what I did for the video is I just basically did world edit and just went do, and just made it all random just so I could put together something easy. But, alright, let me have a look here. What can I do? So what would you find in like an RPG dungeon? Because I wanted to do like sections which were more like ruins and sections which were more like an abandoned stronghold of a type. Let's see what the chat says. You got a donation. Did I? Did I? How do I check that? How do I check that? I got 2 donations. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm not used to this. I still gonna figure it out. Okay, so Mayhap17 gave $2 and says filthy tin skins. I know, right? Machines. Hey, don't let them catch you. Oh god, I knocked my microphone. Don't let them catch you saying that. They're gonna hunt you down. It's gonna be like the start of Terminator. MegaFlash335 for $5, thank you, says, oh god, now, I can't read that, it's like cut off. Dude, this is, how do I read this? Oh, I tell you what I can do, I can copy it, and then I'm going to put it in there, I can read it. Okay, make the second floor cave-themed with ores and dripstone, redstone veins with minecarts hauling blocks. That's actually a fantastic suggestion. That is way cooler. Because like, that's what I was thinking. The backrooms is the thing. If we could have like mine tracks like going back and forth. And like, oh god. I don't think there's a way to do this. But like, could you imagine if we had like a minecart, right? And like a TNT minecart like going back and forth. And if it like hit you, it'd blow you up. I don't think there's a way to do that. But that would be really goddamn cool if that was a way. I just saw in the chat someone said to do a brewery. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Here's the issue, right? Because I'm okay at building. I don't think I'm terrible. I'm okay, but I'm not like fantastic. And I want the dungeon to look nice, but I'm also like not that good at it. I just don't feel like I have the building potential. I've just got to try my best to make it look as good as possible. Hang on. So if this is going to be like a brewery, I imagine it would have like a nice wood floor, right? And then, okay, in fact, let me do this. If I press, is it this button? No. Is it this button? Yes! Okay, I figured it out. Let me look up images of breweries. What does a brewery look like? I'm getting a lot of advertisements. Okay, what if brewery factory? What does this look like? You see, that looks alright. I like the idea of that, where we maybe have like these central big like copper vats like going up. That might look cool. But like, oh, what if I did like fantasy? Fantasy. Oh no, I see. This is no. This is not what we want. This is no. Hey, that's in Minecraft. Look at that. Ooh, I'm getting Minecraft stuff. It knows what I want. Algorithms on the way forward. Look at this. You see, I don't want to do that. That's like a millennial barcade. That's cringe. Okay, yeah. So what I'm getting is like we need vats. We need these big vats, maybe out of copper, with like a big chimney going up. And is there a way to do like a grated floor? I just saw someone in the chat say like do redstone puzzles, and that'd be cool. But here's the issue with redstone puzzles, right? Is like puzzles are only really effective one time, unless you do something like, you know, there's like classic light puzzles where you hit it and it like lights up. I could do that. I could, like, what else could you do for that? You could do like a quiz thing, but that's a lot of redstone. That's a lot of redstone. People are saying to turn on slow mode. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. So I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn on slow mode. All right. Let's try and do this then. Let me turn it back. All right, so we're back on Minecraft. So these industrial vats, I'm definitely leaning towards copper. And I gotta do waxed. The webcam isn't... What do you mean the webcam isn't working? What? People just try... You guys are just trying to mess with me. You guys... What's your problem? Oh! I've seen these. I'm having like a vision. I think it's like Create Mod. I've seen this in like Create Mod. They have these big copper tanks. And they do... Oh, okay, right. Is there such thing as a copper fence? Does that exist? No, but there's acacia. Okay, wait. If I could do... Oh, I'm having like a vision here. Yeah, okay, so I do like this. Oh, I'm having a vision. Okay, we do this, and then we can like stick it with water, and then maybe tinted glass? Tinted glass? You see like what I'm... yeah. Copper bars? Are they... The issue with copper bars, right, is they look good, but they're going to be too thin. I just don't feel like they would support this big metal tank. I don't like that. It's like too... Maybe panes? Panes? What a pain. Oh, and then what we can do... Why is it raining? It's... The music is right... No, I don't like the rain. Turn that off. Stupid playlist. Okay, what I'm thinking is we can do orange stained glass, and maybe that would make it look like there's beer inside. I don't know. Oh, someone just said lightning rods. That is... if I could spell. That's high IQ. Lightning rods? Oh, look at this. Oh, well, that's a good suggestion. Okay, let's do these Oh, look at that. Have I hit the wrong thing? No, I haven't. Okay. That is... Oh, and then we have trapdoors. So, we could do... maybe... There's... It kind of annoys me that I have to type waxed every time. You see, I like these, but I've never figured out a way to, like, use them. I hate this song. What is this song doing? Feels like I've just, like, conquered an epic battle. This one sucks. You gotta get better music, Minecraft. Jeez. Is this, like, marriage music? Am I at a wedding? Alright. Screw it. There's, like, different types. There's, like, the ones... I think they're called chiseled. Is that too loud? Is the music too loud? I don't know how to audio mix stuff. People are saying if I type /slow3. Let's try this. That doesn't work. You guys are messing with me. That's a lie. That doesn't work. Okay. Okay, the issue with these things, right? If I go back, I know this is not the... Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. What's the button? That's the button. Right. They're, like, curved at the top. They're not just, like, a big thing. They have a slight dome at the top. So I need to figure out how I can, like, give it that top. And then what I need on the top is then, like, a pipe shooting out. And then we can have, like, a bunch of them in series all connected to one another. I think that'll look really cool. So let's go back. That button. I nailed it. So, oh, they do like slabs, don't they? We could maybe try this. And okay, let's just get the general shape down before we do this shading nonsense. Katie, oh my god, 2 donations. Oh, how do I do the donations again? I'll just copy and paste it. What might Katie Nova Nico for $2 says, Might want a mod or two deal with the spam. I don't know how to add them. Moybach for $2 says I just had a gurggasm. What does it know? I kind of hate that. I can't, because the thing is, they're meant to be like rounded as well. Yeah, I think I'm trying to get too rounded in this game full of blocks. I think that might be my issue. All right, I tell you what, let's just stick the glass in and let's stick in this water. Let's get it all liquidy. You see, does that look like beer? Does that look like beer? I don't know if that looks like beer. Fill biome to change the color of the liquid. The issue with that is I would be affecting all the floors below it. But then again, if you think about, yeah, that's true. Yeah. If I change the biome to swamp, okay, let's try this out. We're going to change it to swamp. We need that swamp biome. Do I have to relog? I think, okay, right, let me just fly into the ether. Let's do this out. I got another $2 donation from Casey Mazer, but YouTube, okay, I literally can't read it because this is what YouTube says. In fact, can I show it? I don't know how to show it, but YouTube literally says message redacted. YouTube won't even show me the donation message. I can't imagine what it says. YouTube is like, no, that's too unacceptable. We can't. You dare read that on stream, Gerg. We'll cancel you. All right, so I think it's set biome swamp. Okay, and then I have to rejoin the game. I have to relog. All right, let's check this out. Let's check out the water. We'll see if this worked. Well, the lava looks the same. Let's go back. That still looks like blue water to me. Why is that blue? Why are you blue? You know what? I think it's because they do like vertical biomes now. So I might need to just like grab a block and then like send it up really high. So I need to like... Oh, I screwed it up. Use honey. Dude! That's high IQ. Hang on, I gotta... Okay, how do I add a mod? This is annoying me. This person says, add mod name. Sure. Oh god, I've hit the wrong thing. How do I time someone out? Dude, no one ever tells you that live streams are hard, you know? This is why I hate live streams. How... Put user in timeout. There, that figured it out. Because, like, the issue with, like, a normal video, right, is when I'm an idiot, I can just edit it out. But, like, now it's live. You guys have to witness how dumb I am in person. How absolutely idiotic I am as, like, I've done this twice, and I didn't even realize. You look like Dennis Daly. I have no idea who is Dennis Daly. Let me figure this out. Dennis Daly. Who is Dennis Daly? Who is this person? Do I look like this person? Hang on. Do I look like this person? I'll do another example. How about this one? People saying yes? Who is this person? Who is this? Who is Dennis Daly? Roblox YouTuber goes viral after he's alleged arrest mugshot. Who? Roblox YouTubers, what was he arrested for? What was he arrested for? What was he arrested for? Don't tell me he was arrested for something really bad. Is it fake? I just hope he wasn't arrested for something really bad. I don't want to get mixed up. You know, could you imagine? Okay, right, where... Right, let's... Someone said replace it with honey blocks, and I think that is a fantastic suggestion. That is, like, beautiful. That is so perfect. Because then we don't need to mess around with the water or anything, and then what we'll do is clear glass. So that's just called glass panes, I think. So we stick that in. Oh. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. Stick that in. Oh, you have saved the day, maestro. Whoever said honey? Mwah, mwah. Okay, I'm digging this so far. I'm digging this. Okay, and now, if we do like a second one... Oh, the issue is the height of the... Well, we can make the roof a bit higher. That's fine. If we do 2 of those, how do we do, like, a pipe connecting them? What could that be? Because, like, instinctively, I feel like... Oh, what if it's resin? You know that block no one uses? Resin? What if it's... Ooh. If... I don't know. People saying lightning rods again. Maybe. If we do like stairs, stairs. Yeah. If we do like this, right? If we do like stairs going towards one another, and then we grab our lightning rod. If we go like, oh god, that, and then that. I see, that doesn't... I don't think that reads pipe to me. That kind of just reads, like... copper grates. Copper bars. No, copper bars have holes in it. End rods and levers. Too thin. Yeah, I think it is too thin. Well, what if we do copper again, but we just make it, like, a different type? You know, like, for that visual distinction. We could just... If we just, like, raise it up, you know... That looks like pipes. I think that works. I think that works. And then we just, like, generally have it, like, piping into something. Like that. Did I miss... Oh, it's gone. I feel like I missed the donation, but I have no idea how to recover it. I'm so sorry. I literally... I don't know how to do this stuff. Yeah, I like that. I think that works. Okay, so... do we... Okay, here's the question, though. Do we want these in the middle, or do we want them to, like, the side or something? I'm still reeling from the fact that I look like what is most likely a Roblox sexual predator. That's ruined my day. It's too tall. Yeah, I know. I know it is a bit too tall. You see, okay, here's the thing with the dungeon, though. We don't need all sides to be open. We could just have, like, a floor and just say, oh, this one never opens. That's just the solid wall. We could do that. I like the idea of having maybe, like, that, and then maybe on this side we have, like, a tasting station. Or maybe, like, a conveyor belt with, like, bottles on it. Gerg, what do you think of the idea of people modding this mini? Dude, go for it. When I actually release this, because, like, people have been asking, oh, will you release this when it's out? Like, yeah, duh. Like, why wouldn't I release it? I'm just waiting till it's actually, you know, complete. Until I actually finish it. Yeah, I think it would be kind of disappointing if I, like, released it and it wasn't done. But yeah, once it's done, 100% I'm going to release it. Like, why wouldn't I? It'd be kind of a dick move if I didn't. But yeah, I would... Oh my god, should I show this? Hang on, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull this up real quick. I received something the other day, and it blew my mind. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. I've got to pull this up. Hang on. Give me a second. Where was it? Where was it? It was really cool. I've got to find it. Oh, come on. No, I totally not lost it. No. Where was it? Oh my god. No. Hang on. Hang on. I'm getting desperate. I've got it. I've got it. Right, let me pull this up. I received an email the other day, and someone had made their own custom version of Chegg, like expanded Chegg. If you remember, Chegg was that like board game I did, and they've made this entire website detailing their new rules. And I swear I've got to make a video on this at some point because it is amazing. They've like got like okay, so check this out. For the mobs, they've expanded it to every single mob in the game. And what's brilliant is you can click on any of them and they all have these beautiful pages of like the movement, the attack, the ability. And the abilities they have are so expansive and amazing. I've got to make a video on it because it is amazing. And they've got all effects like hunger. It feels like crazy. But I thought I'd show it because I'm definitely going to make a video on this at some point. It was really cool that someone sent this me. Alright, back to building copper stuff. I'm trying to make these even. Is this in the middle? Okay, so that one block, that's way off. That's way off. Idiot. 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 If I put that there, is that in the middle now? Okay, that's in the middle. Right, I'm happy with that. Alright. Boom. So if we have 2 vats there... we need, like... Okay. Okay, you know in, like, factories they have, like, that warning tape on the floor? You'll be like, you're walking about and they have, like, warning tape on the floor with, like, yellow and black. Could we do, like, a version of that, maybe? Oh, God, it's playing this song. Oh, my God. Can I just say, this song is the worst music disc in all of Minecraft. Creator the music box version. Has anyone ever gone, like, looked at their music disc collection and gone, oh, boy, can't wait to play this one. Creator music disc? That's my favorite. If I, you know what I could do? I like this, because you could do, like, tough, just, like, normal tough, and this is maybe, like, a factory floor where people have, like, scuffed their, like, shoes on. You could mix that with, is it, no, not cyan, just, like, there's, like, one of the terracottas, which, I have to skip this, I hate this song. I hate this one. Ooh. It kind of looks off. I can barely... Oh, should the music be louder? Is that what people... Gurga isn't in the middle. Yes, it is. It is in the middle. Look, you have that there, 1 block, copper. You go to the other side, that there, 1 block, copper. You've just been disproven with facts and blockage. The lightning rods aren't waxed on. You can't wax lightning rods. It's not a thing. Oh, you can. Professional Minecraft YouTuber, everyone. I have just made this person a moderator in the chat because he kindly asked and also gave me money. That's how you win my support. Does this look okay? Screw it. You know what? Let's not just worry about it looking okay. Let's just place it down. Because I have like 70 rooms to make. And I'm making like no progress. I'm like getting distracted. Set. Dude, how do I... Oh my god. Set stone. Oh, I can't spell. Oh my god. That... I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. There. Okay. Well, okay. Maybe that doesn't look that bad, actually. As long as we just, maybe, if we, like, place some tough there. I'm just gonna build stuff and see, like, how it turns out. And if it turns out terrible, we can change it. You know, it's like a refinement process. So, like, you get that, and then I'm not gonna do dried coral because dried coral... Wait, no, dried coral is the... Oh. Ooh, that's a good one. It's dead coral. That is... Oh. That's beautiful. That's, yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. So it's dead, what was it? Fire coral? Yeah, dead fire coral. We'll do that. I've messed that up. Why have I... Oh, coral, that... What, dude? Oh, no! 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 Oh, yeah, because it's dead coral block. Yeah, thanks, Mojang. Idiot. Yeah, we do that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's way better. Alright, let's place that. Boom. Do. Ah! Do. There. Do I prefer that? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Okay. And then what can I do? Because this looks crap. This looks like crap. What can I do for this? I'm like, I feel like I should like manifest something here. We could... Oh, what could it be? Maybe, oh, cyan terracotta. Hear me out. 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 Wood there. Right click there. Set cyan terracotta. Oh. Oh, tell me that doesn't work. Tell me that doesn't work, huh? Huh? I know my blocks. Okay, but what should be on the side here? Should we just do, like, more pipes? Like, it's, like, just being piped to places? What I'm going to do very quickly, I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm just going to, like, lower the actual top down by 1. Does that... What do we think? What do you think? Which one looks better, up or down? Type 1 in the chat for tall, type 2 in the chat for, like, lower. So, like, 2 is low or tall. Low or tall, which one? I'm looking at the chat. Which one? Someone says block vomit. Screw you. 2. So people are saying 1. I see 2s. I see 1s. People are saying, oh, there's a mix. This is hard. I think I'm seeing more 2s. Oh, this is tough. I'm seeing 1s. Is that like a way to do a straw poll? Can I do like straw polls? Someone says 3. That's not an option. How do I do this? There's 2. You know what? I'm going to go for 2. I'm going for 2. The 2s win. I hate this song. Yeah, okay. But here's the thing, though. The pipe works because it kind of joins onto this bit here. The 2s have won. Stop typing. 1s, you're being sent to the dungeon. It's over. Okay, so what we would need is... That is loud. C418, you know, quiet it down, alright, buddy, C418. I know you like to play your music, but, like, cool it, alright? I think so we pipe it down here, and then we're gonna have, like, a tasting section, and then we can, like, hit it up with brewing stands. Oh, here's a thought. What if we just, like, have brewing stands, and we make it so you could find, like, brewing things throughout the dungeon? And just let people brew their own potions. A donation from El Legoshi for $5. Thank you very much. Says, love the content, Gerg. Take my money. Gladly. So, yeah, okay. I like that. Well, what'd be like an industrial countertop? That might be... it's easy to, like, fall into the trap of, like, andesite and stuff. But am I making it too grey? You know what I mean? That's boring. That sucks. That's boring. What could I do? I could do this. I could do this one. That's grey again. I'm making it boring. What if I just made it wood? You know, like, what if I just did this? Oh! I could have a copper golem server. That looks awesome. We have this as like a tasting area. Because I'm not just trying to make a brewery. I'm trying to make like a bit of a fantasy brewery. Because I don't want this to be a bit like themed, mismatched and stuff. A bit steampunky, you know? So we go for this. Maybe we go for like that there. Maybe this is looking too much like a bar. And then shelves. Oh my god. Think about this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's swanky, as they say. As I say. I won't pronounce your name because I can't pronounce it, but for €2 says, what about a room with a void, and if you fall, you die? A room which just kills you? Oh, that doesn't... Oh, no! This song! Relic! My hot take, this is the worst music disc in the game. This is the worst one. And this is made by Aaron Sheroff, unlike Lana Rain and C418 and that Yumi or Yuki person they got to do one. Here's the deal with Aaron Sheroff. I kind of like him, but... because he's the only one which... his music is closer to C418's original stuff. If you actually listen to C418's original music, you'll notice that the music discs actually have a bit of, like, distortion to them. Like, listen closer to this one, right? Let me turn it up so you can listen. See, it's got, like, a bit of, like, a distortion to the music. It's, like, slightly off-key. And what you'll notice is in C418's music, that is the same. C418 did like distortion to his music. And this is something Lana Rain never did in their music. They've never done it. Like if you listen to Other Side, I quite like Other Side, and like I do like Pig Step. And I actually really like Tears. But they don't do that distortion. Well, Aaron Sheroff, he did do distortion in Relic. The one problem with this is I hate Relic. I think Relic sounds like crap. In my music thing there was a donation, I gotta read it, sorry. Catheo for £10, thank you. Hey Greg, it appears these peasants can't afford to give any more than £5, so here's even more money. I'll take money. In fact, I did this before, I'm gonna do it again. Hold on. Thank you for the £10 donation! I have neighbours. It's midnight. Alright, onto the bar. So, okay, if we do like spruce, right? I'm thinking like spruce planks. Oh no, but then it needs, let's do black stone. If we do like black stone back here, kind of mixes in with that. We can do like a frame of this here. And then oh no, that's too barcadey. Maybe brick. You know what? Brick is a really underrated block. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to build stuff and not like question my every decision. We're going to put like a bunch of brick over here. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful. And let's get trap doors because we'll need like shelves, right? Oh, no, because we need, maybe that is like, I'm like computing in real time. If we do this as a top border, oh, I kind of hate that. We do that, and then stairs, maybe, stairs, put that, I don't know. You could do like a border there. Maybe we continue up like this. Maybe This is literally what I'm like off camera. I'm just making like random noises for hours on end. We do. I know this sounds crazy. I know this is very uncharacteristic of me, but like I struggle. I kind of hate the donations because I'm like, oh god, I have to like, oh screw, I don't. I have to wake up my neighbors now. Sizzle1217 for $20. I'm gonna get a noise complaint. Hey Gerg, it appears I've been challenged. Say hi to your neighbors. Yeah, can you explain it for me, please? Because they're the ones gonna be annoyed. Okay, so brewing stands. If we stick, yeah, just like stick them there. It doesn't. It needs to like look like it's piping into something. So maybe in the middle we have like, because they have these like big barrels on tap. If we, yeah, it like goes down like there. The issue is it's not on center, which is really goddamn annoying me. And like, I think if I double up like this, it's gonna look like crap, right? Does this look like? Oh man, I don't know. If we go copper, right? We'll go copper. We'll break this, and then we'll try and make like a vat down here, and then this is just like normal glass blocks with honey behind it. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just placing blocks. You know, I'm just out here. I'm placing blocks. I ain't got much to say about it. And then, because you can slightly see behind the honey, right? So we do actually have to make this copper. This section. So it looks like it's filled. And then we place honey, 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 honey. And then glass. So we'll grab a glass block. Put that on right there. Now we have what is meant to be like a brewery tank. Then what we can do is a tripwire hook. As this is like a tap thing, we could do like, I don't know, it's because it's meant to be like, you know when you like walk up and you like hit it and you go like, and then like you have like a nice beer and you drink it. That's what that's meant to be. Levers, that's way better. Oh no, but now it's doing that. That's awkward. Oh, but you know what? Because they're now on the upper block, I can now get brewing stands and like place them down here. So we could do like that. Maybe some like higher ones up there. It's good enough, I guess. Barrels, yeah, that's a good suggestion. Maybe we could have a loot barrel here, like behind the bar. Yeah, maybe we hook that up to like a loot chest, which always has like brewing components to it, to like encourage the player to brew. That's a good idea. And then what I'm thinking is we get some andesite, because they also have these like tap things like there. It's kind of looking more like a bar now. Yeah. Right, I need a stool, waxed. For chairs, I've always like preferenced like copper, like oxidized, this type. Is that too many stools, or is there? Maybe I should do like some chairs over here for like your Barney Gumballs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. And then maybe we may. You see, now the floor doesn't work. That's the issue. Copper Golem as a bartender, 100%. Why wouldn't you? And then what we can do is we can like give him a little stool. So I can't. I don't know how to do that. We'll give him maybe like, I don't know, like this. I guess that kind of works. I'm going to do a different statue, though, just because he kind of, like, blends in with the background. You know, he blends in there. So we'll give him blue, because, like, contrast. That looks better. It's good enough. And then I think for the bar floor, we'll just do planks. Maybe that's too dark. Maybe spruce. What do you think? Just like... Maybe. Because I never really use this. What about beehives? Is that too light? Screw it. Why not? Why not? Let's just do it. I've got so many rooms to build. Boop, 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 boop. Right. There we are. Is this, I feel like it needs a bit more detail in, like, this area. Oh, mangrove, dude. Dude. You guys just know what's best. You guys just know what is best. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on Team Mangrove here. Team Mangrove wins. Yeah, that works. Look at everyone's logo submissions. I have received so many things for that. I need to properly go through them, but I've seen some, and they're really good. I don't have a way of easily putting them up on screen. I'll talk about this in the next video, though, because I need to seriously go through them, because they are really goddamn cool. So, like, I've seen ones where it's, like, the descendant, like, descend, and it's, like someone is, like, falling off a cliff. It looks really cool. Like, they're, like, physically slipping down. I've seen one where someone has turned the E, because, like, E has, like, the 3 prongs. They've turned that. The central staff is, like, the elevator, and they've done, like, 3 prongs of, like, each floor. That one looks amazing as well. So, okay. Maybe I could do, like, some pipes just, like, going down here. Like, just, like, wherever. Just, like, makes it look more industrial and, you know, naff. We could do, like, a pipe over here. We could do a pipe over here. Maybe not over there. But we could do, like, a pipe here for whatever reason. It's, like, piping down. God knows why. Okay, I like that. That looks decent. What else could I do? What else could I do? I think you should have a deadly... Oh, dude, that's such a good idea. In one of the combat rooms, we have a big maze. I'm going to do that one next. That one is really cool. We could... Okay. Oh, you know what we could do? We just need to go back to the poo. This just needs poo. That's what it needs. That's like the common theme is poo. You know, let's all put together... I salute for the fecal matter. Fecal matter has my salute. So we do, you know, like some poo over here. Some poo. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. Poo. You know, poo. And then we'll have some pots as well. Who doesn't love pots? Just makes it look all potty. There. This is like maybe they keep ingredients. Alright, maybe this works. Yeah, sure. Deal. I just got a donation. Deal. Why not? Deal. Why not? Paintings. Screw it. Paintings are always, you know, they're functional. Good enough. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Maybe those are the bar founders. Alright, I need some more, like, wax statues. Just to, like, fill this out. Maybe there's, like, a guy over here. He's, like, checking the levels. And there's, like, a guy sitting at the bar. There. Alright. Sounds good. Is there, like... Ooh, hang on. Maybe there's, like, a guy. And what's he carrying? He's going to be carrying a brewing stand. Does this look good? That looks like crap. Oh, maybe, maybe he's, like, carrying a pot on his head, and he's, like, gonna go put it in the storage area over there. Why not? Why not? Alright, we almost done here. I think what I might do, just to cap this off, is just, like, place some iron things, just to maybe look like valves on this, like, contraption. Yeah, alright, looks good enough. And then we need a roof. Alright, we have this pre-prepared roof, though I'm gonna have to do some modifications because of the pipes. So if we stick that here, there, that looks good. And then we'll cheese this really easily. We will just go boom. By the way, can I say, the music currently playing is a song by C418 called Alpha. I legitimately think this is probably the best song in the Minecraft soundtrack. It's great. It's like a big melody of all the... I don't know if this one actually appears in game. Because what was really cool about C418 stuff, right, is he made 2 albums, Minecraft Alpha and Minecraft Beta, and not all of his songs are actually present in game. Some of the songs are only available if you listen to the albums. So we've all heard of Cat, because it's a music disc, but have you ever heard of Dog? And this song, I don't think is in-game, but it's the best. It's awesome. I got a donation for $5, which was crucify one of them. That's a brilliant idea. I don't think it's fit for the brewery, but you know what? Maybe we put it in the maze room. All right, what else we got? I think this is done. I'm pretty happy with this one. And then we have a loot chest. We have somewhere to brew for the player. I'm happy with this one. I'm going to call this room done. 1 room done. 155,000 left to go. Great. Okay, so we're going to do a combat room this time. Someone suggested a maze with combat in it, and I think that is a fantastic idea. I love the idea. It's very gimmicky. And, you know, I'm a gimmicky guy. I like gimmicks. So, boom. We'll place that one down. We're back to square one. Empty room. Yay. Boom, take that off. Okay, so I feel like this one, because it's more like a maze, should be more mossy. So there's actually this feature in Thingy called Axiom. That's... What is wrong with me? I'm having a meltdown. We need... Ooh. If we... Okay, tell you what, let's do. Moss to grass on the gradient helper. Does this work? Ooh. Then, if we... I'm like thinking, I'm like... Ooh, no, terracotta. Yeah, hang on, I'm like doing big brain stuff right now. What we're gonna do, hear me out right now, is we will grab an axe right here, and then we are going to type this command. We're gonna type //set green terracotta grass blocks moss blocks and I think mossy cobblestone. That looks like crap. Oh no! That looks awful! Ah, that looks terrible. Ah, no, okay. Now, scratch that. What else can we do? What if we... Okay, we'll get rid of... We'll get rid of that. And then we'll get rid of the green terracotta. We could just do that, but that's really boring. We need some gradient in there. What was this block? Lime terracotta? Okay, let's stick some lime terracotta in there. Again, it looks like crap. What's like grass but not? Dirt. 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 We can't just do this with gradients. We can't just... We need that human touch. We need that bit of... in there. Boom. So, like, if we just do... Right. Okay. If we go like axe right now, and we go like this, and we go /set dirt, coarse dirt. Right, we do that, and then we'll go around, and we'll do like a 3-layer, like, outline of the whole room. Like this, we'll go boom into this. And I know this is still grassy, but then what we'll do is we'll go around the edges and we'll, like, differ it. Damn it. You stupid. Look what it's doing. It's growing. That's unacceptable. Green wall. That's not too bad, mister. Maybe wherever the grass touches is our kingdom. So... yeah, okay, so we'll do this so the grass doesn't grow. Does this... it only kind of looks like crap. And that's a good thing. It only kind of looks awful. And then we'll just mix it in by just, like, putting some more coarse, like, over here. And this hopefully should, like, mix it a bit better. This looks like crap. This looks bad. Maybe if I just put, like, some more, like, wool, it feels like it's going to give, like, the grass a gradient on the inside. Or am I just, like, trying to, like, resuscitate a dead body? Am I, like, trying to polish a turd right now? I think I'm trying to polish a turd. Gerg is trying his best not to make block vomit. I think that's what I've made. I think I just need to accept the fact that I have very much made block vomit right here. Ugh. But the general plan for this was I was going to have... I'll explain what I just, like, had a brain tsunami in a bit. But I just had a brilliant idea. I'm proud of what I'm going to reveal in a bit. I just got to build it. Okay, so we're going to have this. We need to make, like, a maze. Someone verified called Animal Mace. Who's Animal Mace? Who's Animal Mace?
Let me switch to the game.
Who's Animal Mace? How do I switch it? Who's Animal Mace? I'm just pulling out your channel now. I've never heard of you. Who is this? Hi, we are Animal Mace. We're a group of friends. I think I have met you. I think I've met you. We were in that Mr. Beast thing, weren't we? Yeah, because I remember the orange skin lady. I remember that. Yeah, I've met you before. Yeah. Very nice to see you again. Okay, is there a way to, like, generate a maze? Because I think I'm just going to have to make one myself. Because if I, like, do this, right? If I go like this... this might look a bit bad from the outset, but if you think about it, this is one big entrance here. We need to funnel them into, like, a one block gap for, like, the game. So if we do this, and then, like, each side will just, like, take out two. So we have this, and then we will design a maze in the middle, and then in the very center, did I forget to switch it back? I forgot to switch it back! Pat me on the back for being an idiot! In this center, we are gonna have, like, a maze. As you can see, I've, like, made these walls to funnel the player in. So we'll make, like, a big maze here, and then the players, and then in the very center, we'll have a trial chamber. So now I just need to, like, make a maze somehow, which I've never done before. Should the entrances be 2 wide or 1 wide? I'm feeling like 2 wide at the moment. If we do this, and then, like, we go around the outside on these, I don't know if it's 2 wide, it's like making it too thick. So we'll do that. Maybe that joins. This goes here. Oh, I think 2 wide is making it so I can't. Why leaves? What do you mean, why leaves? It's a hedge maze. Well, you never seen a maze before? What do you mean, what? Why leaves? What? Why you? Why were you born? That's me. I think I need to make it 1 thick because I'm, like, losing 2. There's not enough space. I'm going to have to make this... I can't do a maze generator because I need exits. That's the issue. So, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to do 1 thick. But you know what? Will that just make it, like, more terrifying? Stop, Wiley. Screw you. I don't think it'll be that hard to make a maze. I don't think mazes are that hard. You know? If you just do it like this, you just like you just place blocks. That's just like generally how it works, right? If you just place blocks, then eventually blocks are placed. What am I talking about? If we go like that, and then maybe there, that leads to the center. And then in this little compartment, we'll have like the trial spawner. Maybe we'll go like this. Maybe that blocks off there. And then... Oh, we've ran out of space here. Okay, yeah, we'll go like that. Am I happy with this? Am I happy with this for a maze? People saying no, this works. This works. I think this works for a maze. Okay, so now what I can do is I can just copy and paste the entire thing. So if we just like grab this and just do that, there we have a maze. Wow, that maze is amazing. So now you'll walk in and there'll be like a combat thing. And I think from this perspective, you know, it'll be a bit challenging. It's not going to be hard to navigate, but the issue of this room is not that it's not that it's like hard to actually get through. It's that there's going to be like mobs navigating through. And I think now that will be the hard bit. Although, you know what's funny about this? Because it's only 2 wide, it does mean that you can press F5 and gain a whole new perspective. I'm going to include that joke in the video. So what and here's the thing as well. Because one of my classes is going to have an ender pearl or a wind thing. What they can actually do is, let's say you have the wind thing from like the loot. Let's say you just don't want to do the maze. You could do this to get on top, and you can sort of skip it. And that gives like an advantage to the loot, is that you'll be able to skip over the maze. Which I think would, I think that'd be cool. You know, I think that's like a thing. That's like, yeah, that's a thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Should I make it 3 big? Is that too much if I make it 3 big? I like 3 big. Yeah, I like 3 big. Yeah. Yeah, okay. But can you, like, skip it with this? Oh, you totally can. Alright. And then what we'll do is we will simply do a trial chamber. And you know what? Do I do 2? I think zombies. Yeah, I think zombies would be... So we put, like, a trial chamber there. Should I do 2? Is 2 too dangerous? By the way, I need some help. I need some help here. How do I make these in creative? How do I make them work? Because, like, if I get a spawn egg and I put, like, a zombie in, if I then go to survival, they don't activate. How can I make these work? I'm in hard. I'm looking at the chat right now. How can I make these work? What if they just build up? They won't have access to building blocks. Zombies and silverfish. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. No. You guys are missing the point. You guys are missing the point. Yeah, if they have a wind charge, they can skip it. That's not a bad thing. That's cool. Them being able to skip this room because they have a certain item, we don't need to block them from doing that. That's cool that they can do that. Light level. Is it really? Is it actually light level? Really? No way. No, hang on. Let me go to my dark room. Let me go to the... Let me go to my dark room. Where's my dark room? Here's my dark room. This is, if you ever seen a black thumbnail from me, look, don't question why I have a bunch of pigs alone in a dark room. Don't worry about it. So now if I go into survival... No, it's still not activating, even at light level 0. It's not light level. I don't think it's not light level. Does anyone know? Does anyone know how to fix this? Please? Alt F4? That's a... maybe that's true. Mob spawning needs to... Thank you! Thank you! Who said that? PT government, you have nailed it. That is actually correct. Mob spawning needs to be on. You're totally right. I turned mob spawning off. What is this song? What is this song? A weird song. It's like game rule. Oh, you know what? They've changed the game rule recently. It's like something else. Is it do mob... Oh, do mob spawning. Okay. True. Okay. Does this working out? Let me go to the dark room again. Come on, piggies. We're going back to the dark room. We're going back to the evil dark room. Let's have a look at it. Hey! Woo! Whoa, they spawned babies? What? Why is it spawning babies? That's evil! Oh my god! Ah! Well, well, well. Alright, let's go back to the dungeon. At least we know how it works now. Alright, I can turn mob spawning false off. That's... Now I know. I was wondering if I was doing anything wrong, but I know now. I know that I'm doing it right. Alright, so... You said, I think it was zombies. Is it too hard if it's zombies and silverfish? Keep in mind, right, this is the first floor, and like some people might not have a weapon yet. I'm just gonna do zombies. We can balance it later. But there we have it. There's another room, done and dusted. I like that one a lot. Alright. New room. New room. I need suggestions. What's the next room? We have a new room. Oh god, I've messed this up. Go back. Go back. Boop. Boopity boop. We'll go here. I think I need that and that. Okay, right. Bring this up and place it down. Someone says copper golem room. Library, gambling room. Among Us shrine. It's not 2020 anymore, dude. Quiz room, temple, library, gladiator pit. Oh! What if we did a small gladiator room, like a boxing ring, but it's like two little copper golems we're about to fight? I like that. I like that. You know, like the chicken jockey rooms in the Woodland Mansions? €2, €2.50s. Mythical Mythic says, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It be like that, man. Okay. Okay, I'm into this. I'm into this. So, currently I've been doing dark oak for like these more built up sections. Oh my god, I completely messed that up. So we'll do this. Put this together. Boop, 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 boop. The Gerg room. A library themed quiz room. Parkour on pipes. I do need more parkour rooms. Sacrifice room. Gerg, it's 1 AM. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't remind me that it's that I started this live stream at midnight like a crazy person. This is how do you spend your evenings? I spend my evenings. It's depressing is what this is. Hang on. That's the first soda dealt with. Hang on. There we are. We are now officially on Pepsi Max number 2. Everyone, please stand out of your chairs. Do us a salute for the Gamer National Anthem. I don't know if that was picked up on the microphone. Okay, right. Boxing ring. Boxing ring. What would be a good... Oh, dude, beehives. Perfect. Because, like, if you look, I can actually show this. If I press 9 and then go over here, right. Boxing ring. If you look at boxing rings, the actual ring is usually made out of this, like, more, like, glossy material. Like, it's not perfect, like this sort of thing, example. It's usually made out of, it's not just, like, wood. It's, like, made out of this more, like, thingy material. And I think what would be a good substitute for this is beehives. I'm thinking beehives. I think this works. Maybe what we could do is like this. We could like checkerboard it as well, just for a bit of variety. Now we have a 2 center, so maybe I'm feeling like the boxing room would be like this big, roughly. Yeah. Is that too small? Let me put this in the center real quick. I could go like one bigger, I'm thinking. Is that in, that's in the center. Is that too small for a boxing room? I'm thinking, yeah, I think make it one bigger. And then the checkerboard pattern works as well. Is this... Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Okay, now we need the pillars. Now, is it 2 on the nose? Is it 2 on the nose if we just straight up have a blue corner and a red corner? Is this... Is this 2 on the nose? Maybe, because it's meant to be like an abandoned dungeon. This is like... Because we'll have like space for the stands as well. Gerg, it's past my self-imposed adult bedtime. Should I sleep? Look, I'm the degenerate here. You guys should go to bed. I'm the degenerate who's playing Minecraft at 1 AM, alright? Right, fences. Because maybe like birch. Because like, yeah, I'm feeling this. Although, and then, I don't, do these connect? Do these connect? If I were to do, I'm thinking like polished tuff. Ah, they don't. They don't. Oh, but you know what does connect? And this may be a bit... I don't know, guys. What do we think about this? What's our thoughts on this? I guess it leaves a way to enter. Gerg, the song Alpha plays in-game? Where? Does it play in the end? Where does the song Alpha play? Debug stick. I'm not. No. You guys don't get it. Debug stick is off limits. Debug stick, that's like a no-go. Alright? You can't do debug stick. It's like, okay. The issue... Okay, I have a bit of a contention here, right? Because I really, really desperately try to make all my minigames 100% survival friendly, but due to the issue of this and me having to place trial spawners, this is technically not survival friendly. I've had to like make a compromise, and it annoys me so goddamn much, but it's just what I've had to do. It's just what I've had to do. But for the, I'm just trying to make it as survival friendly as possible. Splendid red Scrapian. How about an invisible maze by putting magma under carpets or something like that? I like that. You see, is that too punishing? Is that too punishing? Is that too punishing by having like an invisible where you just take damage? Because healing items will be limited in the dungeon. Healing items will be limited, and I'm not, you know what, screw it. Screw it. It's a room idea. I'll take any room ideas. I think that's a good idea. It plays in the end poem. Oh, well, that's why I've never heard it. Who honestly... Okay, answer me this right now. Put 1 in the chat if you have ever... Like, every time you play Minecraft, you read and listen to the end poem. Or put 2 in the chat if you just immediately skip it every time. I'm a 2 person myself. Okay, if we... Maybe if I get rid of the red in the blue corner, does this... I'm just not feeling it. And I tell you why the reason I'm not feeling it is because I've been going about this all goddamn wrong. That's why. What we really need is copper chains as soon as I can find where the hell they are. There. And we don't need fences. We need... Okay, yeah, no, these work better. Dude, tell me that this does not look better. Because wrestling rings always have the 2 ropes. This... Oh, This is just better. This is just better. Look at this. That's just better. That's just better. Brenner Bailey for $2 says, can you make a library? Maybe haunted. That's... You know what? Next room, I'm going to do like the weird like magma maze, and then I'll do a library. How can I make these join? How can I make these join to one another? That's the issue. Oh, people putting stuff in the chat. I am seeing a lot more 2s than 1s. I'm just saying, end poem skippers win this one. All my homies skip the end poem. End poem, boring AF. End poem, boring, no one cares. Oh, yada yada. Metatextual stuff telling you to go outside. I'm playing Minecraft at 2 AM. I think I'm losing my mind. Oh, people are just putting 1 now. Yeah, alright. Yes, whatever. Okay, I think I just have to do a full block. Do fences connect to... No, they don't. Okay, maybe I just do... what does this look like? It looks alright. That looks alright. I can live with that. Basalt's a bit different. And then what we'll do on the outside is we'll either do this, this, or this, or this. Question is, which one's better? We go this one, this style, or this one, or do we go, like, which trapdoor? I'll let you guys. First one I see in chat is what we'll go with. Which one do we go with? On the outside trapdoor. First one I see in chat. I'm waiting for it. You better write it. First one I see in chat. Pots is not trapdoor. Crimson. Alright, we're going for crimson. I saw crimson first. You know what? I kind of like the crimson one as well because it adds that bit of color, you know? All these spruce lovers in the chat. Oh, go for spruce. Let me tell you, if you put spruce in chat, can I ask, do you always build with spruce? Are you so scared to build with anything else? I tell you what you don't build with, resin. Oh, when's the last time any of you have built a house out of resin, huh? Answer me that one, you unadventurous boons. Now, the issue with this wrestling rink is there's no way to enter it, which is a bit of a problem. Gerg's internet must be so bad. Why is it freezing or is it YouTube says my thing is perfect right now, so I'm believing YouTube. Sorry. I'm gonna believe YouTube on this one. Alright, we need copper statues is what we need. Oh, but here's the thing. I did this in Clanker Strike. In the red corner, we have the red golem. And in the blue corner, we have the blue golem. Oh, blue golem's going in for a charge. But the red golem, he's opening up wide. Ah! Ah! I sound like that goat in Minecraft. And then what I do think we do is we do another trial spawner in the middle. I like the idea of that. I don't know what quite yet, but the mobs need a way to get out. Actually, no. No, they don't. Okay, how can people get in? How can people get into the arena? How, it's a racial conflict. I have an idea. It's not, you can't get out, but I think this would be funny. I think this would be a fun addition. If we have slime, and then what if we just have like a button right here? So to get into the arena, you hop on the slime, woo, boom, because then it's like you're launching in from the top ropes. In he comes. Oh, you can just jump on that. Oh, you can just, perfect. Woo! That's great. I'm happy. That's actually awesome. That's great. Like, I love this. In from the top ropes. Yeah, yeah. That's, oh, I love that. I love that. And we'll have another one on the other side just to like keep it even. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into that. That's great. Oh. You know, that's interesting. I've just thought about this. I haven't considered it. But, like, we could have beacons on during... What's this pirate tune? This is in the Minecraft soundtrack? What is this RuneScape pirate sea shanty? What we could have, right, is... Is this still working? All right. So this music is completely like taking me out of it. Beacon effects could affect the whole dungeon because beacon effects always work upwards in a 50 block radius, and that's roughly how big the dungeons is going to be. We could make it so there's a way to activate like dungeon effects such as jump boost or strength, which would be huge boosts. And I'm not sure. Maybe you could like find an item in a barrel and then you take it back to the central room and then that activates it for the rest of the run. I like that. I like that. Adds more loot variety. I like that. $5. Legoshi. Pepsi or Coke? Answers your question. Also making pesto for dinner. Is pasta gloated or not, chat? Well, okay, my personal opinion, I think pesto is disgusting. I think pesto is really, really goddamn gross. But, you know, it depends on the pasta. You know, like a good carbonara, that's top notch. That is top notch. But like, okay, my favorite pasta, I really love pasta with seafood. I'm a big seafood guy. You like your sea bass, your octopus. Have you guys ever eaten octopus? It is so, it's weird. I don't like crab. Squid. Squid is lovely. Squid is just amazing. We need stands. We need like audience stands now is what we need. Well, oh, if we make the entrance to this room, this door and this door, we make it like another like corridor one. And then we can have the stands either side, or at least blocked off from one. We'll do it this side, I actually think. Okay, so we need some bleachers. And now, I think for bleachers should be easy to make, right? Bleachers are just like, you know, you go boop, 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 doop-a-doop-a-doo, you go doop-doop-doo. Is that... It's good enough. That's generally the vibe, I think, is like, that's good enough. And then what we'll do is we'll just grab some basic birch, you know, put it here. That's going to be like your supports. We'll grab that, and then we will rotate it, and then flip it, so we can go boop. God, isn't Axiom beautiful that you can put all these under... Oh, I love Axiom so much. A workout room. I like that. That's another good one. That's another good idea. I'm going to do the magma one, then a library, and then I think I might do a workout room, because I do like that idea. And then you put the top. This is where Maud Flanders gets shot with a t-shirt cannon. Totem Gaming for £5. Rather than a magma on the maze, use fences and cover floors and carpets, then make roof 2 blocks high. That's how you do it. An invisible maze. That sounds really, really annoying. Can editors make polls? What do editors... You see, I gotta be honest, I don't know what permissions I'm giving on that channel. I'd have to look into it. If I stream again, I need to look into it. I'm not just gonna... I'm not sure what that gives you access to on the channel. This, I hate... Honestly, can I just say, birch trapdoors are the worst. The most ugly trapdoors. This looks like crap. This beaches look like crap. What else could I do to make this look like a wrestling arena? Idea, make a parkour room that grants an item. I've actually already done that, though I need to make more of them. Alright, what could I do? You could do, like, a TV, like a thingy. I think, yes, and just, like, chairs. Oh, you know what they do? They always have, like, the judges area, don't they? They always have, like, a little table for the judges. Which I could totally do via pistons. We could go, like, maybe over here. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Because they always do that. They always, like... I've never watched wrestling in my life. Can I just say this? I have never watched wrestling. I think it's a more American thing. I knew a guy who watched wrestling. Like, whenever you see wrestling, it just looks like the stupidest thing ever. Like, no offense to the people who like wrestling, but goddamn. So you just watch it and you're like, this comes across as kind of like freaking lame. Make it so you can rig the game. No! You will suffer in the dungeon, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is like, I guess, like the tatami mat they wrestle on. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, just like that. There's a little thing, and then we go like that. Okay. I'm liking this so far. I think what it needs is stripped. It needs, we gotta strip these logs down. Bare ass logs. Just because it gives it that, like, nice little outline. We'll do that. I imagine if I look at chat, people are going to be disagreeing with my take on wrestling being lame. I want to see wrestling hot takes. Tell me why I'm wrong. Convince me that wrestling isn't the most lame thing in existence. A giant chessboard. Is there... If the rooms were really big, you could do like a chessboard, except the knights come to life and it's like skeleton jockeys. That would be awesome. Nah, it's lame. Yeah, agree. Yeah, agree with me. Agree with me. Okay, I gotta make these bleachers better. It's really bugging me how awful these bleachers look right now. Maybe just like some general... Oh, we'll just, you know... If anything ends badly, just add poo in the corners. Don't forget to add the poo in the corners. This is always the thing. We need the poo. Every room needs poo. We are poo maxing on this floor. You know, people who have not played The Binding of Isaac would think, why is there poo everywhere? Is this some sort of like weird fetish? Why is Gerg adding fecal matter? Trust me, it's important to the vibe. Boxing bags. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I like that. We'll add some boxing bags. And you know what? Boxing bags are great to add as well. Because, like, what we can do is... Why did I delete that? Why did I delete that lamp? Oh, I need... If I go, like, here. Like, right there. Go boo, boo. Like, there? Okay, and then a boxing bag would be like red terracotta, I think would work well. Go boo boo. That's too low. That is way too low. We need like that there. That's also too close to the bleachers. So we need it like over here as like a training bag where you can go like boom boom. Hang on. Boom 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 boom. Yeah. Boom boom. Take that. When you hide 3 secret areas on the map, you find them all, you get a huge reward. I do like the idea of maybe just... You know what? I'm going to add secret areas and just have them be the same every time. Because you know what? People would love that. Even if you can just exploit them later, it adds like a knowledge thing. Replayability. It's like, well, in the future, you know where the secret areas are. And you can get extra loot. It's like a total advantage thing. I like that. I'm going to add secret areas. That's a good suggestion. Armor stand attached to a lead. Is that possible? Can you do that? Can you attach armor stands to leads? Okay, so... oh, you know what? I like the idea of this. Where is it? Where is it? Is it Graham? Hang on, let's add this. And then we'll have a sign. Just this one, we'll have a sign. And we'll say... boxing legend. What's his name? What's his name? Who's the boxing legend? Due to, hang on, I gotta look at how this is spelled. How's this spelled? Hang on, Prions disease. People, oh, you know what? We could say Isaac, because it's a bit of a reference. Died due to... Prion disease. He ate brain matter. There, okay, right. I'm thinking this boxing ring is almost done. Let's add the roof on it so we can customize the lighting. Now, here is the question. You know what? That's funny. We could make it say, is it Jake or Logan Paul who got his head smashed in the boxing ring recently? I don't pay attention to this stuff. Was it... Which one is it? Okay. I think... Would zombies be appropriate here? Or have we done 2 zombies too much? I like the idea of, like... what mobs are there? What mobs could we face in the arena? Creepers would be too evil. More suffering. Traps and bad splash pots. You know what? I haven't added any traps to the game. I haven't added any. Boxing legend Jake Paul died due to head trauma. Okay. Zoglings is too hard. This is like the first room. This is the first room! It's the first floor! I'm thinking maybe we just do, like, zombies again, because then I like the idea that you have to go into the arena and, like, jump in. Because then you're, like, really confined in this arena to face them. That might be good. Okay, I'm playing zombies there. Oh, we need to fix the bleachers. That's, like, the last thing we need to do, because these bleachers look awful. These just look terrible. And because we don't have a thing this side, we can maybe do, like, another little secret. We could have, like, a barrel back here. I like the idea of that. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. And then we'll make it hidden a bit more by, like... Oh, no. Come on. Okay, we'll do that. Yes. Yeah. I like this. Mate. Is it... Maybe if we give out ender pearls as a thing, you actually have to use an item to get in, but you don't need to do it to get out. So maybe we just have, like, a trapdoor back here. And then, like, a lantern. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking with gas. So we do that, and then we do this, right? So people are going to think, oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. But if you just so happen to have, like, an ender pearl on you from loot, you can throw this... Maybe we need to have less poo here. You can, like, throw this in, get in, actually take advantage of this loot, and then you can get back out. So that adds, like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. That's genius right there. Okay. Do the bleachers look okay? It's good enough. Alright, I'm saying that this room is probably done. I might just want to add some cauldrons. Just like, you know, like go, like, just, you know, whatever. Just bit of decoration, you know. There. Alright, room! Done! Done, done, done. Now we need another room. The Game Freak 45 or £2 says, "My dono speaks the people." My dono speaks the people, a safe haven room. Well, just like a room with nothing in it. Yeah, I mean, like, not every room needs to be like a big, evil, like, gauntlet. I think it makes sense that you'd want some rooms which just act as like, thing, you know. Alright, I'm going to open this up. Okay, so what we're doing with this room is we are making an invisible maze. I like the idea of this. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea. This room, I'm thinking we just make a dead end room. This is just a completely dead end room, right? I'm going to do the workout room after. Oh no, I'm going to do library, then the workout room. I've got plenty of rooms to make. Don't worry about it. I have to make hundreds of these things. Okay, so this whole floor needs to be carpet. That's part of the thing. Let me think. Okay, maybe what we do... I know this is a bit awkward. This is a bit awkward, right? This whole room needs to be maximum of, like, 2, which is going to be awkward. So I'm thinking what I do is maybe we need stairs. This is going to be an advantage that this is going to be like a dead-end room that we don't need to do this at all sides. So what we'll maybe do is we'll do slabs. We'll go, like, slab here... And then we'll grab tough blocks. And then we'll go like tough. Tough. If you think the roof is there, that roof needs to go up quite a bit. So maybe we go and we do it again up to there. And then here's the trick. Here's the ticket, right? We're going to do the exact same for the roof. And now this leads us to like a 2 section. Which is exactly what we need. Except I don't want any of this crap, because this is like superfluous, as they say. That's a cool word, superfluous. Superfluous. So yeah, we'll build this. And then we'll make it so... We'll probably go blackstone. I might change the blocks later. This is just so I can get it built and think about what I'm doing. So we'll go like do, and then boop, 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 boop. Go there, and then stick that in. So now when you enter this room, you have to go through this slot, and that gets you to a 2-tall room. From here, what we can do is... What should the ceiling be? Let's just make the ceiling skulk. I can't think of anything for now. So we'll just go with skulk. The issue with this fluorite, and this is what it kind of... fluoride. When they hit you with the fluorides stat. Okay, whatever. We need... Wait. No. I think, because I read this from a suggestion in chat, that if you place, like, carpet here on a thing, you won't be able to think. But here's the thing. You can crouch. Oh, no. I want an invisible maze. But you can just... You know what this means, right? Like, we can do it, but that means that the whole ceiling has to be a slab down. Item frame with white map ceiling. Oh, that's beautiful. If the floor didn't have to be... Wait a second. Hang on. Let me... Ooh. Trapdoors on top. That's a brilliant idea. Let me think for a second. Okay, so we have a completely white map here. What? Where were we? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Cotton Eye Joe. Is this... It sucks. This sucks so much. This sucks so much. No! You can't place item frames on... Oh. Okay, please, 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 walls. Please, walls. Please, walls. No! Come on! I'm really sad about that. I'm actually really sad. Like, do you know what my idea was, right? My idea was we would do all these maps and make a completely white room, and then even the floor would be white, and then you'd have to navigate a completely invisible maze. But why can't you put item frames on walls? Why? Why not? What? Huh? Like, I'm pretty sure if you look at the model, okay, it would overhang slightly. Can you put carpet? Oh, you can put carpet, but no, I didn't. I'm mad. I'm actually really mad about that. I'm actually really, really mad about that. It sucks. There's no point doing it. There's no point doing it unless it looks properly. So, this sucks. I'm going to have to do trapdoors on the ceiling, and it's going to look lame. Like what? I'm going to do this? It's going to look lame. I'm actually really upset about this. I was really excited to make the invisible maze. I'm really I'm actually really upset. I'm really upset about this. I really wanted this maze. And like I can do it. I can do the maze, but it's just going to look like crap. And that sucks. It sucks that it's going to look like crap. Because I had like a cool idea for it. And now it's... All because you can't place... Whatever. Oh boy, I love Minecraft. Minecraft, good game. Good game. I love Minecraft. Minecraft. Alright, let's place down the stupid... I still need to put something on the roof. I'm not using barrier blocks because they're not survival friendly. God damn it, man. It has to be on the roof. You can't even do it on this floor. It has to be on the roof. What can I... Is there anything better than a trapdoor, which is half a block? I guess I could do slabs. No, trapdoors, because if I have to do slabs, you have to crouch the whole way, and that's lame. Is there anything... I guess I could... Chains? No, because that... There's got to be something. Skulls? Crystals? There's got to be... Cake? There's got to be something, man. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't... Snow? No, because it needs... Snow? Snow? Snow! Snow. 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 Fuck! You can't put snow on walls! You can't... Fuck you, Jeb. Well, looks like we're doing trapdoors because you can't put... let's just double check with fences. Can you put snow on fences? No? Okay. Moving on. I've been cooked a second time. A second time I've been cooked by snow. Fine. Whatever. 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 Trapdoors. We're going to have to use trapdoors. There's no other way around it. Lame. 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 Like, we could do slabs, but then you gotta crouch. No, because the issue is, glass... I don't think people get what the issue is. It needs to be a wall or fence because they are 1.5 blocks tall, and that's how we're making the invisible walls. So, like, now we have this. If we put a fence here, we can't get past it, even with this. And if we put a carpet... So, like, honestly, we can put carpet on a fence, but not snow. If we are on snow... Wait a second. Wait. Are you kidding me? Oh my... Are you... This idea just keep... I'm very close to just using barrier blocks and just getting mad. Put maps over signs so if you mess up you don't... Swift sneak. There's gotta be... there's no blocks where you use... I guess I could use ice for something in the future. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Like, we could do the maze like this, that the walls are technically visible, but, like, they're really hard to see. You know, we could do... We could get rid of the fences. Hang on. I think this is the best solution. It's the best thing we've got. Otherwise, it's just going to look like crap. Pressure plate. Yeah, but you can tell. You can, like, see them. I think this is probably the best thing we can do, and I'm really mad. This idea was so great, an invisible maze, but Minecraft just... You can't put snow on fences. You can't put item frames on fences. They're just freaking assholes, to be honest. Oh, great. So, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can... Let's just have a look at this right now. Oh, yeah, you can climb on that. You fucking prick. Yeah, you have to crouch. Oh, no, you can't climb on that. Like, this is the best I could do for a maze. Is this. I could, like, make a maze where the walls look like this. This is useless. Oh, fuck's sakes. I'm actually What do you mean powdered snow? What, so you fall through? That's annoying. That's kind of annoying. Come on, there's gotta be something. I'm still I'm determined that I can do this. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna come back to it. A library. Someone said a library. God, it's really annoyed me. That has really ticked me off. I thought that is such a good idea. An invisible maze. Use carpets with fences under. That's what the plan was. That's what I was trying to do. But here's the issue, right? That was the original plan. But what is stopping someone from just crouching and going over the fences? Nothing. Therefore, you need a really small roof. Like, I could technically do it, but it's going to look like crap. Like, okay, like, here's what we can do, right? We can put this, and then we can put a fence with a carpet underneath, but I can just crouch over it. The way you would have to stop this, though, is you would, I don't think you can. Because, like, you would then have to put trapdoors on top to stop it, but then you need to crouch the entire way. Like, this works. This is technically an invisible wall, but now you need to crouch the entire maze. And I kind of hate that you have to crouch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can do it. Whatever. I'm going to move on. Library. Someone says build a library. That's a decent idea. Let's build a library. Let's build a library. I see I can do that. Build a library? Yeah. Yeah, that's my speed. I can do that. Yeah. Build a library? Yeah. Yeah, library. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, library. Yeah. Library. Yeah. Library. I'm going to make the library, another dead-end room because I need more dead-end rooms. So if we do this, we go there. So this can be the thing, and then we can put like bookcases round the edges. I'm actually gonna let me think. Should we do spruce? No, we've consistently done dark oak, so that's just gonna be like what the floor looks like. We'll do dark oak. We'll spread it all about. We'll mush it. It'll be beautiful like that. Okay. What can we do for the sides? You see, I've already done the thing. Maybe we bring back what we used for the brewery. What did we use? We used like fire coral and something else. We did stone and fire coral. Would that work for a library? Let me go. It was that. That's what we did. That doesn't scream library to me. That don't look very library. Okay, this is a bit out there. I know this is a bit out there. What if we did waxed exposed cut copper? What was the famous name for this at some point? I know it got changed. It was like lightly weathered cut copper. Someone's gonna know it. It's like it was a meme. It's like lightly weathered cut copper stairs or something. It's close. Wax slightly weathered cut copper stairs. Yeah, that's it. If I was like a famous rapper, if I was a famous rapper, I would include lightly weathered cut copper stairs in like one of my rap verses. Just as a little shout out to my Minecraft homies. I'd do that. It's lame. This... I think I just need normal wax. I just need normal copper. I think I'm getting too weird with it. I'm getting too freaky. Someone needs to tell me to tone down the freakiness. Gerg, you're getting too freaky. You're getting too freaky. This is a bit trial chamber-esque, I know. But like if we did this, right? And then what if we raised it up? Like these are like platforms. I don't know. Someone says Gerg, you're getting too free. I think I am. I think I am getting too freaky with this. This is becoming a bit bizarre. This isn't screaming library to me. This is not screaming library. This is screaming make the invisible maze 1 block tall. You know what? You know what? Maybe that's the shout. Maybe we just make it like a ventilation, and then what we do is we put silverfish in there, and they can be like little head crabs from like Half-Life. I like that idea. That's a good save. That's a good save. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right, what I need suggestions. What do I do for this? Because this is looking a bit crap right now. Let's use the color picker. We also have ooh. Here's what we can do, right? Here's the plan. We do this, and then we do this as a bit of a checkerboard. You ever seen anyone dance this one before? Bet you haven't. Bet you never seen stylings like this before. Yeah. Oh, I've messed that up slightly. What the is this? Why is this song? There's some freaky crap in this playlist. Who assembled this? Yeah, I think this works. This is good enough, I reckon. This is good enough. And that's all it needs to be, is good enough. Oh my god, we got like a remix. Hang on. Oh my god. Hang on, I've messed that up big time. Hang on. Do. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, I like that. Alright, Totem Gaming 5 for £2. Make a vent chase with spiders and cobwebs. I do like that, because then it's like another traversal thing, which isn't just parkour. I am going to make a lot of parkour things, but I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, we need bookcases. That's what we need. Now, here's a little pro tip. You want a little gamer pro tip? You want to make your bookcases too wide. Now, you may be asking, now, why do you want to make them too wide? Now, 2 reasons. Number 1, looms. Number 2, chiseled bookshelves. Because bookshelves are visible on all sides. Well, your chiseled bookshelves and your looms, which you use like this looks like an empty bookshelf. Actually, no, you're outdated. We don't need you anymore. But your empty bookshelves, basically, aren't visible from this side. So if you make your bookcases too wide, you can have some variety by having some empty bookcases, and then you don't have it this side. It's just a little gamer pro tip. And then obviously at the bottom, you would just like do this because it looks better. It just, you know, I don't make the rules. That's just like a rule. It just does, all right? Don't blame me. Blame the natural forces of the universe that decides these sort of things. Oh, unfortunately, you do get that. So I think you just, you know, you just use this as a bit of like a frame, you know? It's a framing device. Okay, so that looks nice. That works. And then what you can do is, we'll just have a bunch of these. And that's your library. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'm thinking we have one here. And then we have one probably equally. So that joined on there. Is that in the middle? Oh, that's beautiful. It's in the middle. Fantastic. That's the other advantage about doing it too, is it actually works out. And I just realized I've made a mistake with these bookshelves. Alright, see, before I bring it up and I decorate the rest of this room, try and figure out what the mistake I've made with the bookcases is. First person in chat wins nothing. What is the mistake I've made? See if anyone can figure this out. I need wool. You see, I figured out this way to do carpet, like a nice rug, and I really like it. Should I go for a red? I think red rugs are a bit too diagonal, single-sided. They need books. McDonald's room. That's not. It's off-center. No, Bear Squared 20 wins. They're identical because I copied and pasted them. That's the issue, is they are identical. Yeah, I messed up. So what I gotta do is I've just got like mix them up a bit. You know, we've got like boop boop boo. Yeah, that works. And then we'll add like one more there. And then what we'll do is we'll just copy these again. And then we'll rotate them. So even though they'll be the same on both sides, you won't notice it because they're slightly different. Alright, so we are building a nice big rug for our library. Now this stretches out one, peeking past the bookcases. So this is going to go to about here. So there's our rug. What I've noticed, which is quite nice for a rug, is you can actually grab some red concrete and you can put this in the middle. And this gives it like a bit of depth going on. You can do this. And then for a bit of extra added depth, what you can do is then place carpet round the sides here. Then you can realize that you've done the red concrete and the wall the wrong way round and then fix it because you're an idiot. God damn it. Okay, so you do this, right? And then you do this. And that's how I've sort of figured out I'm making rugs at the moment. I think it's better than just having a big, like, carpet slab there. So I think this kind of works. Someone suggested this, and I like this idea. They said, grab a book and quill, and just, like, have a little Easter egg and put, like, on page 6, just subscribe to Gug. Is that lame? I feel like that's lame. Maybe I should just put something else. Made you look. Yeah, that's way better. A secret. And then we'll just put it right there. Yeah. You see, that's way funnier than just putting, oh, subscribe to Gug. Lame. That's lame. What am I, a shill? Am I a shill? Alright, this generally works. But I feel like it needs something, you know? I still feel like it needs something. Should I have, like, a central bookcase? Is this, like... Is it... I'm not sure. I think I like a central bookcase. Yeah, I think I'm digging this. Okay, what's the monster in this room gonna be? I'm thinking this is like a combat room. Chandelier, now that's a good idea. That's a good idea right there. The way I like to make chandeliers is using end rods and chains and stained white glass. Now, typically what I like to do, for a small chandelier, we have to figure this out because it's going to be off center, so we'll need 4 of them, is I just like to do this as a very small chandelier. Just like if you don't have a lot of space, this typically works. So we can stick this on, shove it in the corner there. And I think that, yeah, that works. You know, gives it a bit more appropriate lighting. Makes it feel a bit more grand. No, silverfish, is that? And because this is a dead end room, we have an excuse to have a loot barrel here. So we can stick a loot barrel. Actually, yeah, we'll stick it there. Alright, we can put these back. And I feel like the room is almost done. This is almost a finished room. We need trial... You know what? I'm going to make this a dangerous one. Because the loot is readily available, we're going to have 2 dangerous trial spawners. I'm actually thinking, bit of a dangerous one. I'm thinking skeletons. And what's the other one? Oh, pillagers. That's dangerous. Put a warden in it. Yeah, I think silverfish and skeletons. That seems pretty dangerous. I like that. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm feeling that one. We have an abandoned library. Okay. Back to the other one. We needed vents. Dude, gug vent. Dude, gug vent. Gug vent. Yo, gug vent. Here's what the plan was with this, and I'm not... I still don't know how I feel about this. But we're going to have a one white chamber, right? We're going to have, like, a thing here. How can... Does this... I'm like thinking... I'm trying to think right now how I want to do this. If we do it like this, right? And then maybe what we do is we put iron. No. No. Maybe we just do black. We just, you know, we play some black here. Because, like, we've got the walls. It may just be good enough, like this mysterious room. I like it. I like this. I'm going to make this dangerous. So you enter this room, and you get this sort of thing here. You go here, and it immediately puts you into... We need... There, okay. And then we're going to sussy vent Baka. God, did I really just say that? Yeah, right. We'll stick this here. Okay, so here's the plan, right? Well, that does... Oh, that doesn't work. Damn it. Wait, no, it does. If you go like that and then... Is that... Okay, is this obvious to people? Will people be able to figure out that you can do this? Screw it. They'll have to figure it out. Someone just asked me what my thoughts on communism is. Well, being that I have to make a vent system and I have time to burn, let's go into a deep political discussion on communism and its merits in the economic marketplace. I personally want to give my great political opinions about the Chinese corridor underneath Tibet and how this heavily affects global international trade, especially those in the Kashmir region. What's your guys' opinion on that? I'm waiting. I want to see replies in the chat. If what I said made any sense. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you for agreeing with me. What is like a good vent light? Probably just like OSHA frog light. Yeah, that probably works. Okay, real talk on communism for a second, because I was thinking about this earlier today. As it turns out, I was actually thinking about communism earlier today. And I was thinking to myself, is it just me? And I might be going crazy here, maybe this is just like bias, but I feel like the biggest, communists, people who will like actually go out and say, I'm a proud communist, I love Stalin and all that, they always end up being the biggest consumerists ever. Is it just me? But like whenever they always end up being like the biggest consumerists. It feels like whenever you see the room or a picture of a communist, they'll be like sitting here with a picture and behind them will be a shelf full of like toys and crap. They'll have like fucking Funko Pops and like a Darth Vader helmet. Or if they want to feel faux masculine, they'll have a whiskey decanter. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. We can go ladders. Can we do ladders? Like, can we like shift upwards? You know what? I've got to test this. Let me test this real quick. Can we go up? I gotta test this. Hang on, hang on. I'm trying to make a maze again without knowing how to make a maze. Alright, if we go right, this, like, imagine this is, like, filled with, like, silverfish, right? We then go, can we climb up this? Oh, no! Fuck. Is there a way to do this? I don't think there's a way to do this. Is there a way to go up without taking you out of crawl form? I don't think so. Snow? Oh god, snow. I would rather not go up and down than involve snow in this. How big are silverfish? How big is a silverfish? Can we just like look at this for example? If we turn on hitboxes, now they're really small. What I'm actually... Okay, hear me out. This is cool. I need to test this. But my current plan is what we will have is like, imagine this, right? We have like a little hole, and then on the other side, we'll have like a small room, which is inaccessible, right? We'll have this, and then we're going to have a trial spawner with silverfish. And what I'm hoping is silverfish will spawn and then like spew out of this little gap and into the vent. I hope to God this is how it works. So let me turn mob spawning true. Let's turn on survival. Let's see if this works. Please work. It's not activating. Why aren't you activating? Oh, you need to be really close to them. Alright, well, I'll bring it closer. Please work, please work, please work. Please. Well, they do just spawn in the vent. Oh, I really want them to crawl out. Can they not get through there? Oh, that sucks. I guess I could do slabs. You know, they can crawl out via that. I guess that... I guess that works. It has to be visible. Whatever. It's not like you gain it. Like, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to have these silverfish running about, which is going to be a bloody nightmare. Okay, I just got a donation from Neptunian Wave for $2 who says, "Sup, Gerg, I loved your Twin Tower build." Okay, so this is a real thing, by the way. So I used to have the Twin Towers in the background of my testing world, and they were always visible because they were so big and they used to be over there. But I literally moved them. I got rid of them at some point, and I replaced it with this stuff. And the reason I got rid of it is not out of some sort of malformed respect, because it's a tragedy where 2,000 innocent people lost their lives on one foggy September morning. No, I don't care about that. The reason I got rid of the Twin Towers is because YouTube Shorts would constantly make Twin Tower jokes, and I thought, well, that's lame. So I got rid of it for that reason alone, because people thought like, oh, I'm doing a Twin Towers thing. So what I did is actually just move them over here. So now, like, that's where they are now. This is the Twin Towers. And to be fair, I'm going to say this, thank you for actually complimenting me on this build, because I did not just, like, you see these YouTube shorts and what they do is they just do these cobblestone towers. I actually bothered to put in a bit of detail. You know, I looked up the buildings, I tried to get the details right. I bothered. I put in a bit of work here. You know, I try to do a bit of respect to the damn things, but whatever. I will say, they, you know, I like to put in a bit of effort. Thank you for building the library. $2. Yes, score. I will totally build a library if it gets me $2. Oh my god, no, game. Hold on, don't lag. Game, hold with me. Don't lag. Thank you, game, for not dying. No, it's lagging again. Game, hold with me. Alright, so we still need the vents, and I gotta make... Okay, let's not build the roof on the vents first, so I can actually, like, plan the maze better, because this is getting a bit too awkward, having to, like, build the roof and remember. Okay, so what I wanted is I actually wanted a crap ton of these, little things. So if we do it like this, this works. And then, okay, we'll come back to it later. So we'll do this. And then, get out of here, you damn silverfish. Stop wiggling away. All right. I guess I should just build stuff. That generally helps if you build stuff. I don't know if you guys know this. Now, this is what we do actually need to do. We need to make, like, one proper maze path, which does actually lead to the answer. So we'll do this. This will waste your time if you go down here. Oh, no, because you need that. Yeah. That one's going to waste your time, that one. And then you're going to go over here. And then I'm thinking... Oh, it has to end on an exterior wall. That's like the rule. That's like the rule of this, is it needs to end on exterior wall because that's where the barrel is. So we'll place a barrel here, and that's like, congratulations, you completed the maze. The rest of this, we need to like fill with guff. So we'll place this through here. We'll have that be a route. We'll have this, ooh, awkward. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then we'll go up. You know what? I like the idea of actually going towards here because it looks like it's a dead end. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Because, like, if you're crawling through here, you're going to know there's a wall there, and you won't expect that to be the way forwards. You'll expect it to be, like, this way. Yeah, but unfortunately, that's just going to lead to a dead end. All right. And here's what we can do with this maze, right? We can make it so dead ends lead to more silverfish. Get out of here. So it's like it's punishing you for going the wrong way. Yeah. You know what? I was really sad about the invisible maze not panning out, but this is actually kind of way better. So it's not exactly the worst thing in the world right now. Okay, so if we do it like this, and now what we can do is we can add a trial spawner there. Now this also leads the wrong way, so there, that works. You get a trial spawner for lead. This is gonna have so many silverfish. This is going to have one there, and I'm thinking maybe there as well. Okay, right. And then what we'll do is we'll put this up with silverfish. We'll activate all of them. We will have to kill all the silverfish because they are annoying the crap out of me, by the way. Die! Die! Where is it? Where's the other one? Die! There we are. Okay, so the maze, we've got to fill out the rest of it, which kind of sucks. Okay, so what we can do is we can just grab this and go boop, 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 boop. Oh, you know, this song playing right now, this is a classic. This is a classic. Area Math, this is a classic. Classic. And then to top it off, we will literally top it off by placing on the roof. And then this should make our like big vent maze we wanted. Has this got it all covered? No, we've just got to do a bit here. Oh my god. Oh, whatever. There's just going to be a hole there. No, I can fix that. No, okay. Is this all good? Have I missed anywhere? No, I don't see anywhere. That's all good. This is all good. All right. Now, here's the question. Do I want lights or do I want it to just be in the dark? I'll have to examine it now. Oh, yeah, that's way too dark. Also consider, like, here's one thing I've got to consider, right? In YouTube videos, you get higher retention if people can actually see what is going on camera. Unlike right now, I bet people are leaving the stream because they can't see what's happening. Oh, these walls need to be if we place one at the end. I do want to have the light sparingly. So maybe we actually leave it until around this corner. Because it gets a bit dark here. Yeah, I like that. And then, yeah, alright. That side is done. That's all lit up. Now, what we can do is probably place a light here. I like that. Oh, this is a bit of an open area, isn't it? Ooh la la. Well, that's unacceptable. We have to do this. And... you know what? I'm going to leave that total darkness because you can't exactly see if that's a way forwards or dead end. You can get tricked by that. I like that. And then... we'll place one more light here. And then you can see the barrel, which works. Okay, so... I think that is the maze done. It's not exactly what we wanted, but the maze is complete. Alright. I did get a donation during that, by the way. Neptunian Wave for $5. Oh, no, that's gone off my screen. Oh. I just wanted to ask about it because it inspired me to research old World Trade Center content and to join in with the Vapor... and join it with old Vaporwave music. So, wait, what? Sorry, you were researching 9/11 while listening to Vaporwave? And you're saying that, like, match the tone? Totem Gaming 5 for £5 says, you need to put a trapdoor in front of the barrel so you can loot without dying H. What? What? You need to put a trapdoor in front of the barrel so you can loot it without dying. Well, no. Just kill the silverfish. Idiot. Kill the silverfish. Well, what are you, weak? Are you weak? Noob? Oh, I do need to get rid of these, though. That is one thing I do need to do. Okay, that one is complete. Right, I need to make another room. And someone said a gym? I think someone said we got to make a gym. I like the idea of that. All right. Someone donated $55 dollars. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a lot. It may not be. Two things. Thanks for not spamming. Second, Gurg, I love being mod here. So you didn't have many on the Discord, so if you want, I can be on to... You know what? Sure. If you at me on the Discord, sure. All right. Minecraft? Oh my god, my Minecraft just totally froze there for a second. Okay. So if we look at it now, we actually have quite a few rooms. I actually reckon that if we make one more in a secret room, I think the floor 1 might be done. I think floor 1 might be done. It's £6. Well, thank you very much, Creeper Gamer. Right. Like pre 9/11 fun. I love this stream at the moment. We're talking about redstone decoration, dungeons, and also 9/11. I watch Gurg for the 9/11 discussion. What about you guys? Pre 9/11 vaporwave. Yeah, I get how that fits. Okay, ironsmith room, like a blacksmith. That could be good. Yeah. Oh. Blacksmith room with anvils. With anvils you can actually use to upgrade equipment. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, okay. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. So, okay, how do blacksmiths, like, what do blacksmiths look like? They usually have, like, I've only ever seen blacksmiths in Skyrim, and they have, like, a big lava forge. Like, a big lava forge. And they always do this, like... I look like I'm honking a train. Right. So let's think about it. Let's think about it. Everyone, let's think about it. We probably want... No. No. No, 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 no. We are going to add the blacksmith on the next floor. Because that gives... That means you have to travel to that floor. I don't want everything to be on this floor. And plus it would fit the mines and the caves vibe better. I think what we do is we do just like an Easter Island head maybe. Like... How can we... Yeah, alright. Let's just do like a villager head. Just like an... You could just do like a villager head. So... Oh, but it has to be... You know what? Screw it. This is going to be weird. This is going to be weird and out there. But, like, what if it's just, like... What if we just do a room full of copper golems? Oh! Oh, you know what this could be? Okay. I'll show some videos of this. If anyone can figure out what I'm about to do. This is like... I love this, by the way. This is like one of the crazy things you see in nature. Have any of you guys ever heard... of an ant death spiral? Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? There's these crazy things. This is completely off center. I'm doing the secret room next. I'm doing the secret room next. I think this would be funny to just have an empty room with nothing but copper golems walking in a circle. I've completely messed this up. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we should be walking that way. Okay, let's move all of you over here. And then we have 1, 2, 3. So this one has to be here. Okay. I don't know how I've managed to mess this one up so hard. It's just copper golems walking in a room. And then this is 1, 2, 3. So it should be walking like this. Alright. Now walk. 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, but you have to... How have I messed up placing copper golems this badly? 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, because you need to be there. Okay, I finally centered a circle. Jesus, that was so hard. That was ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, fine. That's fine. This works. This works. Maybe they're like... center is there. Maybe there's just some like weird like occult ritual going on. Like there's like a statue there and they're like circling it. Right, there's a room. That works. Alright, I got a donation as well. I gotta read it. I gotta do my job. 10 AED. No idea what that is. I have an embarrassing pic of you now. Thanks. Oh, great. Thanks. More blackmail material of me on the internet. That's exactly what I need. Alright, okay. I think, okay, the last room I'm going to make is the secret room. And then with all the rooms we have, we're going to assemble it. And then we have the first dungeon floor. And I think that's really good for a stream. So one more room, we're going to assemble it together. And that's going to be the floor. And I think I'll be very happy then. Alright, so... here. So this is where the secret room is going to be on this floor. We have a pipe in this room, and it's going to be that if you swim up here, there's... Oh, God. Oh, God. It's going to be if you swim up here, there's going to be a secret here. That's the point, right? So, how can we do it? I think we'll just make it so it, like, falls down into, like, a thing. Like a nice fountain. What should the floor of the secret room be? Because I want it to feel cool. How about purple? No one ever uses purple in Minecraft. Oh, that's a thought. What if we make all the secret rooms end-themed? Because that's like a bit Minecrafty. That'd be interesting. I'm down. Yeah. I'm down for that. We make all the rooms end-themed. They're the secret rooms. We flap them all together. Okay. We just make it look like a weird grand secret room, which is end-themed. And then we just have to strap all the rooms together. And then that will be good. And then... I'm liking this. And then what will be in the secret room? We'll decide in a bit. What can... sandstone. Sandstone works as a thing. You know, that's just how it works. So we use sandstone like this. And then we'll use that as a border. Although we'll go one up. Because that will look better. So we'll go boop, 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 boop. And then we'll go round here. Boop, 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 boop. And we might be able to add some like detailing on the sides of the walls potentially. I don't know if this is looking particularly secretful for me. I don't think this is looking very good. We'll just keep building till it looks better. That's the classic thing you always do, isn't it? You just keep placing blocks till it doesn't look so bad. Okay. And maybe what we do is... We have end pillars. That's like a thing. Purple. Purple pillars. Say that 10 times fast. Purple pillars, purple pillars, purple pillars. Okay. Yeah, we place that there. I like it. I like it. Mm-hmm. And then maybe we could do like murals. That might be interesting. You could do like, I don't know, like maybe that means something. Maybe that also means something. No, that looks like crap. Dude, that looks like crap. What am I talking about? Like, I know for a fact what I want to do here. Like, let me just build the barrel bit, because I know what I definitely want. Is I definitely want a barrel with, like, gold. Oh! Oh, this is a good song. Let me just pump this up a bit. What, is this Precipice? Precipice is, like, the best music disc. This is awesome. Tell me that this is... I love Precipice so much. Hi, Dashpom. Hey, actually, wait. No. Dashpom, I'm going to tell you now. You're not allowed to look at this. Stop looking. Get off the screen, Dashpom. Because I've already asked you if you want to play this when it's done for the video. And I'm currently building the secret room. So, avert your eyes. It's spoilers. Don't look. It's cheating, alright? Dashpom, get out of here. So yeah, I think like that, and we have like a secret loot chest. I think that's... I like that. I like that for a thing. I don't know what do I do with the sides of the walls? I definitely want like end rods, because it fits the end theme I'm going for with these like things. Telling Dashpum to go away. My bad. Goodbye. I told him to go away. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it mean. Maybe bamboo. Oh, no, because they also do raw gold. Dude, the raw gold blocks are so nice. It just adds emphasis to, like, gold structures. It's great. I love them. There. And then we can use bamboo as, like, a tiny bit of end emphasis. There. That looks nice. I like that for a secret chest. I like that. Secret classed by finding every secret. That'd be awkward, but like maybe. Like, what would the secret class be? Oh, I don't know. I think there should definitely be a secret class for doing something. Like the Lost in The Binding of Isaac. That's like a secret class. Maybe we just do, like, stylings like this. Maybe that just works. Maybe this just works for a secret room. Maybe it doesn't need to be, like, super advanced. Okay, right, there's your secret. Okay, final bit for today. The final bit I want to do for today is to assemble all the rooms. So we have all these goddamn rooms. Now we need to mush them all together. And this may take a bit. So, we need to... Okay, so are all these rooms filled out? I didn't show all the ones we made, by the way. We have this one, which is just like a basic one. We have this one, which I made. We have the hedge one, where it's got like silverfish or something. We have the ritual room. We have... the rest... I love this one. This one's actually great. It's one of my favorites. We have the brewery room, which I think is fantastic. What else do we have? Oh, we have this one. I never showed this one. I honestly... Okay, so this one was built by my friend. I need to style this one differently because I think it's a bit ugly. My friend does all the parkour rooms. That's why I haven't made a parkour room, because I promised he could make all the parkour rooms because he used to do it. So, this one's hard. So this room doesn't have a combat challenge, but basically if you're able to get up here, you get additional loot. But it's quite a hard parkour thing, so you have to like... Oh god, I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, there's that one. And then you go up here. And then you go up here. And then up here. And then you have to like make this jump, which is hard. And then up here. Then here. Here. Now this jump is really hard. I think this one's like one of the harder ones. No, come on. Yeah, basically, if you do that, and then you gotta... That one's also really hard, but if you get up here, you get a loot chest. That one's a dead-end one as well, so that one works. Okay, we need to assemble them. I think... I think... I'm struggling now. I need to, like, assemble them. I love this one. I think this one we put this one next to. I think we put these two next to each other. Oh, why is that so deep? Oh, because of the thing. Okay, so we're going to put this room and we're going to stick it... Yeah, we're just going to stick this room as like a side addition to this one. So, boom. We now have two rooms adjoining each other. I like the idea... Hang on, I need to get rid of these. Because these don't have any rooms attached. So we delete those. I think about putting this one and attaching it to the parkour area. I think I like the idea of that. Or do I... No, we could put the double hit. Oh, man. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm going to grab this entire bit. This is going to be hard now to make sure that everything works when I put this all together. Now, the issue is I will need to do a bit of redstoning, which means you'll have to see me do redstone live, which is not a good thing to say. That is... that's embarrassing. Okay, have I definitely got all of this? I've got to make sure I'm not missing any blocks. Ah, missed out on that. If I put... Yeah, if I put this here, I think this works. Ooh, right. Does that work? Okay, right. We now have a room there. That one is missing a roof, so I need to fix that really quick. So if we then pop a roof on this one, and then what I need is just some lanterns over here. If this dungeon ends up being a bit small, I think I'll make some like really cheap, easy rooms. But I think, honestly, I think the size is going to turn out all right. I don't think I need to worry too much. Okay, so This is a crossroads. This is a crossroads. This is a crossroads, so we can make this a wall. This one, this is a wall. So we need one which doesn't join here. And this one does need to open. Oh, this one does open. Wait. Oh, no. No, I've messed up. I've messed up. You see, this is meant to be a loot chest, but it's on a wall where I can't... Okay, I need to rotate this entire room. I can't believe I've messed up already. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to rotate this entire room. That's annoying. If we put a loot chest there... Yeah. Yeah, okay, right. We put a loot chest there. Does that still look good? Have I met... Oh, dude, I've messed that up. Oh, man, I've got to do that again. This is hard. This is like spatial reasoning. This is the sort of things they do on IQ tests. Like, can you rotate the puzzle piece? That's what I'm doing right now. And boy, can I not rotate the puzzle piece. I want the loot chest there. So I want the room to be here. Yes! Okay, right. That took a bit, but I figured it out. I want the brewery. Where's the brewery? We made a brewery. Is this the brewery? No, that's not the brewery. Where's the brewery? No. No, it's the library. Where's the brewery? God damn it. Is this the brewery? No, where's my brewery? Oh, screw it. I'm going to place down the hedge maze. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put lighting on the hedge maze. I've got to just go back and place these down. Okay, so we have the hedge maze here. Grab this. Oh, that's missing a wall. What? Oh, God, that's missing a wall. The thing is with the hedge maze is it's a crossroads piece. So I need to be considerate of that. Okay, so let's grab the hedge maze. I love the idea of the hedge maze. I think this is one of the best ones. Okay. Right, we have that. Where do we want to place this? This needs to be between two rooms which can connect. Which is... I could put it there. Or I could stick it here, which is better. This is a better place for it. Is right there. Boom. Okay. Right. I'm still looking for this damn brewery. What do you brew in the brewery? I don't know. What do I brew? Beer? What's that thing people say? Is it lean? What is lean? I found it! God, that took a while. This took a while. Okay, right. Is that all of it? Okay. And now, I specifically, I think I wanted to put the brewery here. The reason I want it here is because this is a... I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking. I'm not... Loot check... No. Oh. What? No, because... Oh, man, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I need to think. I can't put it here. I can't put the brewery here. Because there's a loot chest here, and the redstone needs to go here. So, I instead need to put the brewery maybe... What's here? Okay. I'm going to stick the brewery here instead. I'm going to rotate it. We have a loot chest here, which means the brewery needs to be rotated this way. Dude, this is way harder than I thought, trying to assemble these pieces. This is like an actual puzzle. Okay, I need to make sure I'm not messing it up here. Is that correct? The loot chest there. Okay, so that's in place. That's in place. It's coming together. Floor 1 is coming together. Good. What is the size of the room? Need it for an idea. You know what? That is actually a good suggestion. I should say what the size of the room is. I have a Discord. It's in the description. If you look in the description of the live stream, there's a link to the Discord. I will tell you the size of the room. And maybe what you could do, if you make these rooms yourself, if you are able to provide that as schematic for me, I would totally be down for looking and like adding them myself. So this is one... Hang on, I'm bad at this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The rooms are 20 by 20. If you are interested in making one, send them my way. I will have a look at them. MBT is also fine, I think. Okay, I need to think here for a second. So I can't put a room there or there. What other rooms do we have? We have this crappy prison one. This is a bit boring. So let's put this after a combat room. Because then it, like, you know, evens it out a bit. Now, you don't want every room to be combat. You don't want every room to be boring. Because you want some rooms to be boring. Because then, if they open up, they could get around traversal parkour rooms. So you can skip out on the parkour if you get lucky. So you need to consider that as well. So this leads to this, which leads to this. Okay, I'm happy with that being there. Oh, God, I gotta move this first. God, hang on. Can you please move out the way? I'm trying to place a room here. I'm ruminating on this, as they say. Okay, we got that, 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 we got, that's all good, and we got that, beautiful. And now, where were we placing this? Oh, we were placing it here, okay. So place it there, beautiful. Okay, just so I can think about this. Thanks, Zenef. Thank you. I'm not going to... For the sake of my channel, I will not read that donation message. And then this is a dead-end one. Maybe we stick a dead-end one. Or we do the library. I think we stick the library on. I like the idea of the library. I'm realizing just how many bloody rooms I've made. I think this is working well. I do need to expand more in this direction. Because... Actually, I can't. Oh. Okay, we're going to have the library here. This is where the library's going to go. So, is that the... Oh, no, the library's backwards. Hang on. Make sure that's lined up correctly. There's the library. Okay. Right. What rooms do we have remaining? This is what we're going to ask ourselves. We have one over here. Go. You know what? I've made plenty of rooms. This is doing well. How high are the rooms? You actually have a bit of leeway on the down and up. Just don't go crazy with it because I do need space for redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rooms are 7 tall. I'm now looking in the chat for people I am going to ban if they say a certain phrase. No one said it! No one said it! Oh, thank God. No one said it. No! 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 They're all coming in! Fucking 6-7. Screw you. 6-7 is my favorite meme. I like 6-7. 6-7 funny. 6-7 make me laugh. That's what you sound like. I'm thinking if we place it... Is that expanding too much in one direction? Or maybe we want the room here and... That's probably... Yeah. Oh, yeah. We want the room here. What's this room? Oh, this is just like an empty room. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we can just add some, like, fights. There. Okay, right, we have that. I'm going to add this parkour room at the end of one of them. So we'll have a parkour room. If we just grab it, this is coming together nicely. Then what I will do is just to showcase it at the end, I'll remove all the doors and what hypothetically the biggest dungeon could look like. So, yeah. Is that good? Is this... Yep, we'll add that there. Then what is this one here? Oh, the boxing room! Dude, I love the boxing room. Hell yeah, we're adding the boxing room right now. Okay, right, boxing room. That's all good. Let's move it. Where's the boxing room gonna go? Do we have space? Oh, no, because that's the library. That's actually quite restrictive in this way. We have... Oh, dude, the, I'll put the vents at the end of the brewery. That sounds good. And then I will put... Yeah. If we put this here, the hedge maze needs the thingy, like a traversal room. Okay, that works. And then, what do we have here? What's this one? Oh, this is a combat room. All right, let's add a combat room. I'm close. This is like, we're assembling it now. It's very exciting. I can't put one there because the secret room is in the way. But if we could... No, we can't because of the loot chest. I like that one. You know what? We'll stick this after the brewery. That works. Good enough. Do we put on the double room? I think we did put on the double room. Oh, here's the double room. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Gerg, how high are you? Unimaginably high on life. Stupid. Okay. I'm really liking this so far. I gotta be honest, I'm into this. And then this is the vent room. So this is a dead end room. So if we just grab this and we'll pull it down, we need somewhere to stick this on a dead end. And then I'm thinking, do we have any more past this? Is the last room? It's the last room. All right, let's just have a look where we can stick this on. This leads to this, which leads to this, which leads to this, which leads to this, which leads to this. And then, we lead to this. That doesn't lead anywhere, so I'm probably going to stick it there. The boxing room doesn't lead anywhere. The brewery leads there, so that doesn't lead anywhere. Well, you know what? If people make some, we have room for like probably 3 or 4 more. If people want to make some, I'll have a look and I'll possibly add them. So the vent entrance is over here. And that needs to be placed right there. Wow. Wowee. That is a dungeon floor. That is a dungeon floor right there. That's, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. What I will do is, just so we can have a look at this, is let me just grab what the actual roof of the thing looks like. I think I got rid of this at one point just for lighting conditions. So if I grab this, and then I just place this on the actual entrance part of the dungeon, smack bang on there, what we now need to do is open up all the doorways so that we can actually have a look. So, I believe, yeah, this is a doorway right there. I believe this is a doorway right here. Is this a doorway? No, that's a solid wall. Okay, is this a doorway? That is. Okay. I am loving how this is coming together. This is probably... I'm like actually seeing the manifestation of my vision right now. I wish I had another room to join on there, I'll be honest. That's a doorway. Is this a doorway? This is a doorway. And I believe this one is as well. Boom. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Wrong screen! Wrong screen! Wrong screen! Oh my god! Oh no! How long... Guys, how long has that been up? How long has that screen been up? Guys, how long has that screen been up? How embarrassed should I be? How embarrassing. 10 hours. No! 20 minutes? There's no way. Oh, you guys are just lying to me now. I can't trust you guys. I can't ask you guys anything. You're a bunch of liars. Okay, this needs to open up to the vents. Oh, shit. That's, Okay, so vent open up. This one also is a doorway. This leads 15 seconds or so. Okay, so it wasn't even that bad. I noticed it quickly. Boxing joins onto this room. Oh, no, it doesn't. Boxing does not join onto that room. Does that... Okay, that leads onto something. I'm getting so excited now. That leads to the brewery. And the brewery does lead to something. Thank God. I was worried. There. This should be a wall, though. This should be a wall. Does this lead? Yes, this one does lead. Oh, I messed that up. And I think I've got to rebuild this. No, it doesn't join. It doesn't join. This is like an empty combat room. That sucks. Oh, I kind of wish I had more. Whatever. It's... If I had like 1 or 2 more rooms, I will have a look at what you guys make. Because I'm pretty sure with like 1 or 2 more, this would look fantastic. Okay, and the library joins on here. That's where the library joins on. Is this all rooms now? Have I got it all? Oh my god, look at this dungeon we've made. Look at this dungeon. Oh, that's a bit dodgy. I gotta fix that. Oh boy. This is... Oh yeah. Vent maze is broken. How is the vent maze broken? How's the vent maze broken? The vent maze isn't broken. The vent maze is fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm glad I discovered you. What else? Is that all good? Yeah, it's all good. Get a trap room. Yeah, it does need a trap room. But you know what? I've given you guys the size dimensions. If you want to, like, make a couple more, that would totally work. I think this is a good... For floor 1, consider this. This is just floor 1. The lower floors have to be even bigger. But I am pretty... For one day's work, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. What's wrong with the vent maze? You guys, it's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with this. This is... I'm pretty happy with this, I won't lie. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think I might want to have... the one thing I might want to do is just add like a combat in this room, because it's a bit of a boring room otherwise. Like, you know, like maybe zombies come out and attack you. I'm very happy. Yeah. Yeah. I love this. This is definitely my favorite room, where you have to get on the slime and like enter the arena that way. Yeah. Block vomit. I know, right? I know, right? It's block vomit. I also love the brewery. I think the brewery's great. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pat myself on the back here. I've done a decent job. Okay. So, oh, this is gonna be dodgy. Do I copy this onto the main branch? No, I'm not going to copy it onto the main branch just yet, because I need to do all the redstone for the doors, and I'll be frank, that is just boring. I'm not going to do it on the stream. I'll do that off stream, just do all the redstone for the doors, make that work. Then, I think tomorrow, okay, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to be doing the next floor, and then the day after we'll do the next floor, and then the dungeon should be done. And then we should have a workable prototype, bit redstone. But off stream, I'll do the doors. But that's how it's looking good. You blocked off the barrel in the vent maze. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Listen to me right now, buddy boy. The vent maze is somewhere, all right? And as soon as I find out, you're going to be proved wrong. This wall is empty, and the barrel is here. The barrel is here, and we can run hoppers into this empty space of the redstone here. So you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah. Yeah, so I am going to be working on the next floor tomorrow. I will also look at, if you guys make any in the Discord, please post it in the Arts and Builds channel, if you do make any, and at me. Do at me. I'll look at them. And then, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. So, as I said, tomorrow I'll be streaming the next floor where I'll be making more rooms. Unfortunately. We can't see. Change the screen. Whatever. Anyway, so, I think I am done for now. So, now I need to figure out how to end the stream. Oh, I need an end song. That's what I need. I need a song to end on. Let me make a song. Oh. I need, what's that? I need an end song. You know what? Screw it. I started with an AI song. Let's generate an AI song. And let's generate a fucking AI song. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm going to generate an AI song. I'm going to ask it to do lyrics. And I'm going to say, generate me a song about a Minecraft dungeon full of evil monsters and dying over and over again. And the style is going to be dark, synth, horror, evil vibes, maybe funky. Okay, and we are going to set the lead singer as male, and we're going to generate lyrics. It's going to write me some lyrics. Okay. I'm going to generate a song. Pete, I'm looking at the chat. People are getting mad that I'm generating AI right now. You can cry all you want. I am burning a forest down in real time. In real time, I'm burning a forest. Okay. So, we're going to pump that up. All right, we're going to generate the song, and let's move to the end screen, and then I can swap it for that. Alrighty, thank you for watching, and we will now find out what it's generated. Come on, play. And go! This sounds like crap!
The morning dew claw through the shadows. The piercing scream. The piercing scream of the banshee's echo. Of the banshee's echo. Of the banshee's echo. My life's forfeit in this dungeon. Die. Corpses litter the dirt floor. All who came before me, their skeletons, their eyes peer from the shadows. I have nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. No escape. No escape. Die. Dying over and over again. Dying over and over again. Dying over and over again. They're here, and then they come to life. You should see them. They're here. They're gonna come alive. Oh, no. The shadows of the forest. They were once alive, and now they've come to life. And now they're going to die. Dying over and over again. 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 Dying over and over again.
It's not supposed to play this.